Hold on.
Oh shit, y'all got snacks and cheese.
You wanna get better? You wanna get better at Overwatch?
What happened?
You wanna get better at Overwatch?
Sure.
Turn your freaking DPS down. Jesus Christ.
Oh my.
The screen.
Your DPS mouse.
I like it.
Is his sensitivity on his mouse super high?
Holy fuck, dude.
I mean, I have 7 settings on that.
My sensitivity, I run at like 800, maybe 750 DPS at like the game thing. You're running at least at 2,000.
No way.
100%.
Yeah, dude, I turned mine way down.
Yeah. It'll just make you more active.
I'm not
like, you
good
don't
at that
have to
game,
get
but
700,
still.
like 8.
What's up,
700,
folks?
I haven't.
I'm tired. There was a lot of traffic, y'all.
There was.
That sucked.
Like, competitive players played a really high DPI.
Hey, I gotta
1,500?
report Daz for animal abuse.
Down to 1,000.
This thing's in a twins outfit.
Like 3 QP games.
It can't defend itself.
That's so messed up.
Then you either watch your accuracy just like skyrocket.
Fucking hell.
Why do you hate
Red
that?
Dead Redemption. Great.
I'm just saying, you don't have to, but I think that would be
I like
an
cowboy
immediate
stuff.
improvement to your gaming prowess.
What do you know about
Hey,
gaming?
boyfriend.
Hey, I haven't seen you in person. in so long.
I need to admit something, and I feel very embarrassed about it.
You should.
I feel like I can share anything with you,
Yeah, obviously.
and you know your love means everything to me, right?
Yeah. You'll never lose it no matter what you did.
Okay, well, I just proposed to Melinda and she turned me down.
What?
I just felt like, my family, they, although they support gay rights, they don't support me being gay.
Look.
Jesus.
Anyone
Also, knowing your parents, that's so
I know
funny.
it's such a lie.
Like, nicest people in the world.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I could murder someone and they'd be like, you know what? You probably had a good intention to do it. Speaking of, I poisoned all the food.
Awesome.
Oh, I have
Take it
latkes.
after Millie.
My mom.
I did. They're there for everyone.
My mom sent along some latkes. I could throw them in the microwave, and whoever wants them can have some. I don't have a ton of them, but I have enough for.
Cool. I just saw her last night. I'm surprised she didn't say anything to me.
Well, hey, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Don't kill me! No, see? This is what happens when you get violent.
That was not
I'm
worth
your
it.
father now, so stop it, okay? I don't want to have to ground you.
That was definitely not worth it.
It was funny though.
It wasn't for me.
I'm very confused where you got that from.
That just added to it, really.
Where's the other one of
Nice.
these?
And cider.
You lose your balls?
Oh, here it is. You gotta come prepared.
Yep, cover all the bases.
How you been? How's life?
Fucking tired, man. But I'm good.
I feel you, man. I have
I got a bunch of time off coming up after Thursday, so.
2 straight days so far of 6 a.m. meetings. Tomorrow's another 6 a.m. meeting, and then Thursday is 8 p.m. 8 a.m. So not bad. And I honestly haven't worked at all this year. I mean, this last month and a half. So I don't complain, but it's not fun working.
Joke's on you. I complain regardless.
Damn, you're so good. This is why I love you so much.
Oh. I want to get back to filming now. I want money. Would you guys believe that theater doesn't pay as much as film?
It's a lie.
Unless you're Patrick Stewart.
Probably those peaches that are sideways.
Well, they weren't sideways, but they're not sideways.
They are.
Oh, those are sideways.
Sideways Peaches is actually the name of my punk band.
By the way, I think you read my last post.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
I figured you'd update it later.
Yeah, I had to finish the journal.
I guess all I want to know
What's your
is,
opinion? I'll give it to you.
did you? I would assume you just let me go for right now, like kind of separate.
Yeah, because now it's kind of like locked.
Yeah, exactly.
I got rubber dice.
Nice.
Well,
They roll forever. That's sick.
16.
I should have
those
brought
feel
the
nice.
real squishy gelatinous cube ones.
yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, they do that. If you drop them straight, they just and they don't bounce.
I just want to know how they got that bubble in that die.
I just had like
It's a bubble die.
Oh, these?
How did they get the bubble trapped in there?
So
Hi,
they
friends.
have a little plastic sphere that opens. They put the thing in it with the water, and then they have
hit
they
record.
basically make the shell first, or most like part of the shell, and they put it in it, fill the rest of it.
Those are your luck. 'cause
Wrong.
they
The true answer is magic.
Oh, well, are you gonna eat them?
Probably.
Alright.
Were you gonna take them?
If you don't eat them, but I already ate my share, so I'm waiting for you to eat them.
You should have given us more.
Said said, "Is this enough?" And we both said yes.
I cast Pile of Fairies.
All of those were enough for me.
Oh no.
Is this you in scale?
Yep.
You are tiny!
Yep.
Wait, where's Kevin? I want
If I had $1,
He's on the shelf over there.
said that, just like that.
You have
we
no
go.
extra money. That's amazing.
So like when you go out to have a
Yeah,
food,
right.
you're like that, doing that.
Like I would let a woman.
Like,
see
that's small.
That's silly.
Like, my head is
John's
almost the
alone.
size of you. My leg is definitely bigger than you.
Because unlike
Oh, yeah.
John, I don't propose to other women.
No, it's like
Yeah,
just
I-
your forearm weighs more
I
than my
never
entire
proposed.
body.
You just missed mine.
I know. I'm mad about it because he's my boy. And how dare you?
Look, no, stop! Don't fire me! No, I hate it.
I didn't ask for the proposal. If that makes you feel better.
Makes me feel worse.
Oh,
I don't know.
Because that means he's out there looking.
You kind of did ask for it with the way you were dressed.
what?
I'm just kidding.
I didn't even hear what you said.
That's okay. That was
Love the
Sorry about
sweater
my
shirt,
dress.
Mike.
Don't let him talk down to you.
Ugly Christmas
Just have
sweater.
what you want to, but-
Great for animal
Right.
rights. Just put your dog in that.
I didn't ask how big the room is. Very
How
nice.
dare you?
I know. It's my parents bought it for him for Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you.
See, I nailed it because I said that. Because I watched Rugrats and they said you gotta really do it.
It's true, they did.
What's your title, Melinda? Goodbye.
Didn't she leave?
She did. That's what makes that funny. Yeah, she went
The silent one.
I think she's alone
What's
right
that?
after.
What is she?
Oh, I'm just old.
One
And when
day.
it rains, every
What's your
all
title?
Sports injuries are like
Leasing consultant.
Leasing consultant.
Do you want promotion?
Yeah.
My friend is the manager,
every time.
the general manager at
Baseball, right?
it's the one off like close to the 14 freeway. She manages 2 properties over there. But
The ones that I used to live in with Jesse
I don't think so.
in Newhall,
Yeah, it's a new hall. Maybe it is the ones that you
like on Dockweiler and
Yeah. Like
Okay.
if you like are going to the 14 and you
Yeah.
make I think a right.
I used to live at the top of those with Jesse.
Yeah, so my friend manages those. So if you're interested, I can pass her along your resume.
I'm okay. I'm kind of gonna lose our rent discount too.
Oh, good point. Okay. Well, just let me know if you want me to pass along the resume.
But I'll probably go to a different line of work after this, to be honest.
She's just like trying to get every field.
That's
at
not
once.
true.
All right, we're gonna get started in like a minute. Whenever Alex is done eating, it's ready to sit.
Use.
Do we know if Eric's coming in person or is he still going to remote?
He didn't respond, so I have no idea. Do you know if Eric's coming?
When I talked to him on Saturday, he said he thinks he's going to come because the girls
Do you want
are.
to call him?
He's probably just waiting for Amanda to get home.
That makes sense.
He could at least be on video then for the handoff. Right?
Dude, don't, I'm not his keeper.
I mean, maybe he's
bro.
making dinner or something.
You're his daughter's godfather.
Yeah, I'm her keeper.
There you go.
You want to get by me?
No.
Hello,
Bobber.
A wise
Hey,
choice.
Dad just wanted to know if you were coming over today. That's exactly what I told him. I said he has to wait for Amanda to get home, but he
Okay.
said on Saturday he tried.
Is he going to be? He still say he's going to try, or he is coming?
He says he has to wait till Amanda gets home. It's trafficy, so it depends on the time. But he wants to know if you're just going to join online until then, because we're going to do the gift stuff right now.
It's not traffic. It only took me an hour and 15 minutes to get here.
Well, you're not here. I don't know what to know. Daz, what do you want to do right now? I assume the gift stuff right now? Yeah. So, just pop online, and then you can pretend to, oh, I got you, and then,
We're
you
going to
know.
go straight from gifts into the game, though.
Okay, well, you know what? If you were on time, you know what? I'm not your keeper. just hop online so you can say hi to everyone. Bye. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just why am I'm the middleman? Jesus.
Huh? Oh, they're heavy.
You should get a telephone, babe.
Thank you. I
Yeah,
try.
it's cool. Ooh.
And I just guess what people are doing. I speak for people.
All right. Whenever Alex is back and ready, we're
Ah,
going to start.
nice, great hand.
Sorry, are you still up for me, Christian?
It's okay. I'll stand forever for you, my friend.
Fuck that guy.
What?
There's
He's
no
one of the
label on your
worst.
whiskey
I
bottle,
love him.
Jamie.
This is true.
That's how you know it's good.
No, what if it? How do you know what it is?
Yeah.
He made it.
Well, like I said, it's either Jameson or Kirkland bourbon.
I can tell you right now which it is.
I want to say it's Jameson.
Kirkland
It's
bourbon.
not urine. It's all right.
Kirkland bourbon.
Kirkland bourbon.
Yeah. I know Jameson. And I could taste. I
know both.
Yeah. Well, I don't know Kirkland bourbon that good. Well.
It has the honey sweetness of bourbon.
Yeah. And also it has that kick. I can smell my nose. You mind if I have a little?
No, I just brought it for
Will
everybody.
you pour me 2 fingers, John, with an ice cube?
I'd rather put them someplace.
Where?
Next
I
to the
remember
glass
when
so,
this
so I
fucking
can
thing
figure
came
out how
out.
to pour it.
Can you pour
I
me
had
one as well,
like
babe?
6 of them.
I love that.
Thanks,
part.
son.
Yeah, that looks really cool. But I had like 6 of these
Christian,
bastards.
check out that card.
How much ice?
1 cube,
1 cube?
maybe 2. I don't care.
2? 2
This
cubes?
looks familiar. I like it neat, babe.
It came
Like
out
me.
in
You need nothing but us.
2006.
Maybe 6.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I've seen this one before.
Well, I'm just hitting on John.
Here, Jimmy, let me see the ones you're holding.
On top? Yeah.
Check it out, Will. I'm rich.
Makes sense on top.
2 fingers.
Yeah, you are. It's not a real one.
What gave it away?
At the bottom of them.
You mean the ones that say Proxy the Gathering on the back?
Well, I wasn't looking at the back
I
of them.
love that.
Yeah, you'd have to have X-ray vision
So
or
I
something.
wanna,
My buddy has like
heavy, but
4 of the actual ones.
Can I rip him off, please?
I sure hope not.
I wish I still had them because I ended up trading them for
Blue-Eyed White Dragon?
perfect game for
2 ice?
store credit to get Legend of the
ice.
5 Rings
All ice.
cards.
I love
Worth.
those cards, to be fair.
Yeah,
but there's
it
lot of
was
stuff
it was
in
a
here.
complicated game.
When we build commanders, I have a bunch of cards in here that you guys would love for your commander decks.
Commander.
Too much.
What was that?
Commander.
Commander. Yeah.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Hi, Shepherd Commander.
Adam, the person receiving your gift is not here tonight, I believe.
Get fucked, Dylan.
Well, but will you see him soon?
Yeah.
Then I'll give it to Will.
We're working out on Saturday.
Please open the room, you people.
It's mine. Fuck Dylan.
Okay. What is your sweater, Mike?
I didn't ask how big the room was.
I said
Like that's fireball.
I like it as a flaming D20 too.
Well done.
I almost wore my Dungeon Master shirt. It's just got like that. It's like a rabbit with this evil look on his face, and there's fire in the background. The DM screen just says, "Is that your final decision?" I think Jess got me that one. Yes.
Almost wore it to work?
What was that?
You almost wore it to work?
No, I almost wore it tonight. I don't wear string tees to work. I just wear like these.
Well, technically, your clothes are in your house, right? So
So I
you
mean,
could change
Spell
now
slots.
if you wanted.
Spell points.
Good.
Spell points.
You've
Yeah.
seen me in it though.
Yes. Okay, I'm just giving out options.
fucking love Chris.
and answers.
So anyway, hi everybody.
Hi, Dr.
Hi.
Nick! My man.
Dude, this is why we're so in love.
Good news, everyone.
Terrible news, everyone.
Inflammable.
To shreds, you say?
Inflammable means the same thing as inflammable.
Good news. It's a suppository.
That is not good news. Nobody fall asleep to this very relaxing music. Okay, first, before we start our gift exchange, I want to just say thank you for a wonderful year of D&D with all of you fine people.
Fuck
you
you
have
guys.
been one of the few bright spots in my life. So I appreciate you all.
babe.
Stop it.
We'll try harder
Babe, babe.
Aw,
Yeah.
bitch.
All right. So with that, I'll go first. My secret Satan was Jimmy.
No! Oh, you wait, what?
Oh wait, so he's the Satan or you the Satan?
Yes.
Everyone's their own personal Satan.
Boy, if that ain't the fucking
No,
truth.
it's very easy to open. Look at the bottom.
Are you trying to save the paper? Like,
Yes.
Save the paper.
Are you
save the
really?
load. I definitely wrapped my gift for someone.
It says wow,
Heard
but
that
if you look at it
Alright, it
upside
doesn't
down,
wanna
it looks like it
cooperate.
says mom.
is that a Benchmade?
That's what I thought.
No, Kershaw.
It says play.
If anybody gets really
It
hot,
makes me
let me
sad.
know. We could always open the.
You lost
window
it.
Will's
You're
always
hot.
hot.
Got him.
Lost it in like
Come in.
DC or
No.
something.
Oh, they took
Fine,
it?
girl.
John, will
No,
you
I
please
just
open
like
the screen?
fell out of luggage or whatever.
Also, we're gonna need to move that back a bit because that's not in the
Yes.
shot. And Eric
Okay,
won't be
I'll
in the
just,
shot.
Okay, let's feed out the mic.
you want me to leave the screen opened or
No.
open the door?
Close
and
this.
just-
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think
It
that's-
doesn't close all the way
Is
down.
that good enough?
Yeah, I think so. Right?
Probably. Yeah. Can you still see us, or do we look like ants?
Nah, you're good.
What
See
is
you.
this? An D&D game for ants?
Jimmy, is the camera still good?
No, it is messing. Just spinning.
I will fix.
I I could probably
Why?
fix that. You just gotta raise the right wheel up.
But Melinda could just ask the maintenance guy to do it.
Okay, yeah, she should just do that.
Are you saving the wrapping paper for later?
I'm
Same thing
folding
I asked.
it to be less crumbly.
It said ET18.
Fuck you, they were never a child.
Oh. See, that's why you don't text while you're driving. You miss out on the great puns.
That drive sucked.
It really did. Why is this? There we go.
Cut towards your body,
Yep.
not towards your butt.
Every time I cut towards my body.
I constantly remember Boy Scouts.
do as I do, not don't do as I do. Do as I say.
Gotta do the Boy Scout circle of safety. Just be like, nope, nobody can be within arm circle of me.
As I walk behind you.
Were you in Boy Scouts?
Guy did Cub Scouts.
I had a brownie one.
How was she?
Excellent.
I was surprised to see those on your list because I have them
Jesus
too.
Christ, John.
Oh, really? Nice.
I have at least 2 of them.
All right, so we've got the monsters know what they're doing. Combat tactics for dungeon masters.
Whoa, that's from
Ooh.
Are you giving
That's
him
awesome.
Are you?
You're a mad. He's my DM.
And then
Oh, I see.
more monsters know what they're doing.
Ooh.
More!
Wait, so the monsters know more, or there's just more monsters
I
knowing
think
stuff?
it's
Or
more
they know
monsters. Like it's like player's handbook and then extra stuff.
Oh.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yay!
Let's go.
Happy Critmas.
Eh,
All right, so you're next. Who's your secret Satan?
not here.
Who is it?
Eric.
Oh, I thought it was a Dylan.
So you'll get
Everyone's
one when he gets
Dylan.
here.
Everyone got
So-
Dylan? It's just all
Now,
everyone. Clever bitch.
Well, I had Adam, and so I didn't bring it because of the rain.
Oh, okay.
But
I could bring it the next time you're here. I could bring it to work to give to his wife.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to make you.
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Bigger.
I'll come pick it up right now.
I got you the Tears for Fears Songs for the Big Chair vinyl, but it's the Japanese version, so it has like a Japanese. Sorry, I don't have it to like show off on the camera.
That's cool, man.
That's awesome.
I will get it to Zara to give to you, but probably
Oh,
not until
I don't know if I trust her. I might have to come pick it up.
I'll bring it next Tuesday either way.
We're not playing
I'll
next Tuesday.
give it today, but I'll come pick it up and the
We're
work.
not playing the day after Christmas.
Believe it or not. Okay.
Christmas.
Well, Adam, who is yours?
Mine was Dylan, but he ain't here.
However, we have the package right here, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
can open it for. We can have Will open it, so he
I can just
can
give it
Will,
to
you
him.
too. But we could show everybody what he got.
Well, the good news is we've
But he
gone
can
through all
tell
the
everybody what he got.
Oh, just,
And then
just
he
tell
can
us.
open it.
Just tell us so we can open it.
We're role players.
It's in a bag.
Oh, he says open it. He says open it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why is it glued shut?
that's less invasive.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, you did
JoJo
good.
Bizarre Adventure Cookbook.
Is
Oh
it
my
JoJo's
God.
Bizarre Adventure
There-
Cookbook?
I didn't know that existed.
That's perfect for my boy.
What is even?
Oh, there's something else?
That's what it is. And then there's the garlic peeler.
Oh yeah.
I like
Oh,
garlic
look
peeler.
at it.
Oh.
Press. Nice. He's gonna love it.
Hold on, I gotta
You did
I
good.
gotta get a picture of
Hi.
the book.
JoJo.
That was a thing.
I skimmed through it. There's some interesting things.
Well, it's probably a lot of the stuff that
Oh, I'm sure it's all interesting.
that Italian guy
Oh,
makes.
yeah, it's so and so.
Like,
Oatmeal,
Italian guy.
What happened?
roasted duck.
Keep this over there. I just
Oh,
want-
but the,
Oh, okay.
one of the only chefs in JoJo is in Diamond is Unbreakable, which is part 5.
I don't know what that is. Oh, it's one of the JoJo shows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe
Will,
shows.
Who's
shows.
your secret Satan?
Oh, my secret Satan is John.
Yeah! I knew it! Are you married finally?
Man.
Was the ring?
Yeah, of course it is.
Suckers.
I didn't wrap it. Get fucked.
Oh, yeah. Of course you're my favorite whiskey.
Ah,
You know what's the best part about it? We can already enjoy it together.
Right?
Aw.
But I saw all your list and I was like, but I know his favorite whiskey.
That's so easy.
And it's the exact price point.
100%.
solid.
Yeah, that's such a solid
I was
whiskey.
like, it's
it makes me
free.
so
Yeah.
happy. Thank you so much.
What was
Oh, my turn.
Monkey shoulder.
Monkey shoulder.
My Secret
Yeah.
Santa
was good.
was not a Santa, it was a Jew. Hey!
There's only one.
There's only one Jew here.
Did you even read the Bible? Santa was Jewish.
I got goodies for.
Well, there's some more in there. Yeah, I got something for Bob and Fenrir.
So, Shoe King for the dogs and Milk Bone.
Hey.
Was that a shooting hazard?
Yes,
Shoot. God damn it.
they will love these. Thank you.
Hopefully.
And you got me. You son of a bitch. This wasn't even on my list, but you knew I wanted it.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
That is awesome.
I've
Thank
heard
you.
real good things about that one.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Very nice.
I hope you enjoy it.
I will. Thank you. I gotta play through the first one.
That one's supposed to be awesome too.
Yeah. Well, the first one's supposed to be really good.
Well, the first one's legendary, but the second one they like apparently outdid it.
I'll get the dog this later.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I haven't played either, to be honest.
Who the fuck was my secret Satan? Oh, I already gave it. Christian, how about you since you're here?
Oh, mine was Mike.
Oh,
Hey! Open up the gift!
Hey!
My girlfriend says I have to do a white elephant.
Did you make your wife rabbit?
I got you. You're good.
What happened?
Throwing dice towers at
Why
will.
would you do that? That's fair.
That might not be true.
Uh-oh. I regret throwing it.
Wait, is that
No, it is
Matthew Lillard the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays a lot of
He plays a
D&D.
lot of D&D.
He also owns Beetle and Grimm, which is another.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. I've heard of that. Yeah.
we got a nice.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh, you
nice.
gotta take a picture and send it to us so we can get a closer look.
I saw that on
That looks
that
badass.
site. I saw that on that site. I'm like, oh, this looks cool.
Yeah, it was on your list of things you
Yeah.
wanted.
Looks
I
like
just
you
put a
could.
bunch of stuff on there
somebody.
because I'm like, I don't know who's gonna get me.
Oh, that's
Have fun.
I'll have to
I
fill
know,
that before we actually start.
Nice. I want to see a drunken monk that uses that as their monk weapon. Just bonk, 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 bonk.
We did in MLN we did a D&D campaign when I was on the Slayers, and Semi-Charm Mike was a barbarian with a big hammer, except the head of the hammer was actually a keg.
Awesome.
So he would just be like swinging the keg at people, and then at the end he would tap it and pour us a drink.
That's
There you
love.
go.
Oh, kind of an endorsement from Salvatore.
Yeah.
A way to get a lot of foam.
Well, no, see, it's like a adamantine cask. Oh,
There we go.
Is it a jackal?
What's
Is it a
that?
jackal? Is it a knife?
If there's
It
two
is a
gifts,
knife.
That's not a knife.
That's not a knife.
Nice.
I feel like I've seen that knife online. Like, oh, that's
Nice.
really cool.
it's like a really
Thank
good
you,
prep knife
Christian.
because
Thank
you
you.
can kind of like grab the stuff.
They let you send that through the mail?
You can send
They're not gonna
all
stop
knives
me.
in the mail.
is
Is that Damascus steel?
You made that yourself? Dang.
Deus did it.
This extended in the outside world.
That's really cool, Chris.
So the knife is for before and the drink is for after.
There you go.
sounds murdery.
In that order specifically.
Weirdest sex
Yes.
I've ever heard of.
No.
My secret Santa was Jets.
I knew it. I knew it. Ah. All right, let's see what I got.
Different state than the rest of us are in.
No, it's because her the name on it was for Peliquin, which is her Final Fantasy name.
I know. I narrowed it down to 3 of y'all. I'm like, there's only 3 of y'all at that table, virtual table, that knows what my gamer name is.
Alex has been online when you have been before.
I've been online.
Yeah,
If
but
I
he's
ever
not gonna.
get
He's not gonna
that
remember my name. Though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someday you'll play. Someday I'll
Let's
play.
see. I got a long black box. Okay.
Oh, I know what's in that.
It's a Harry
Let's
Potter
see.
one.
Long and black, huh?
A box inside a box.
And then I'll put that box inside a box. And then I'll mail that box to myself. And when it arrives, I'll smash it with a hammer! Or, to save on shipping.
Was that Yzma?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I got a message from Mike. The elves are excellent at haggling, so double gifts from Kringle. Yay!
Kringle?
Kringle?
Christoph Kringle?
Is that Santa?
Christy Krings?
It is for Dresden Files readers.
Yay!
Yeah, it is.
Oh, isn't
He's part of the Wild Hunt.
Isn't Odin also Santa? They're the same person, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought.
Oh
Is it
my
a puppy?
gosh, you got it! You got it!
Yeah,
It's
a saxophone.
oh.
Weirdest saxophone I've ever seen.
Definitely looks like a snow globe to me, but it could be a saxophone.
Is that your home?
Is that
I
our
wish.
home?
That Cliffside?
Oh my
There-
god, that would have been perfect.
It's got another part. Yes, so the sand timer on it. Let's see if I can put it together real quick. But it's
Oh,
a music box too.
Ooh.
That is such a cool gift. Oh my gosh.
What the fuck? That's dope.
Wait, was this on your list? How did you know,
Yeah.
Mike?
That was on their list, yes.
It's a very specific item.
Oh, that's so cool. And where is the music?
You want to pause that so we can hear the music box?
Oh, I need batteries. Huh. Oh well.
Oh, no.
Batteries?
But looks pretty, and it's on.
What's
Sounds
in the
like-
globe?
It blurs when you get that close.
No, it's not.
What's in the globe?
On
The globe.
a tower. Looks like it's an Eiffel Tower.
Huh.
There's
That's
more than
probably
one?
be the one from Neverending Story.
That's so cool.
Story.
Oh, I can see that.
Yay!
Oh, that's really cool.
You gotta
Yeah,
take
that's
a
cool.
You gotta take a picture of it and send
Hey.
it to chat.
Oh yeah, for sure. And let's see what's in this box.
Electric
open it.
Boogaloo?
It's a coupon for 12 Fantasia potions.
Oh.
She'll go through that in a week.
Yep. They're the race change potions in Final Fantasy that Jess uses all the time.
Can't
What?
help it.
We got married as Lalafels, and now we're both Auras. So.
Can't
Time
help
to
it.
do it.
Everyone's so pretty in that game.
Yeah.
It's true.
That should have had another note too, but that one would have been from Vatarung.
From where?
Vatarung?
2 notes?
Well,
That
2
sounds
gifts, 2 notes.
Too many notes.
In here?
I can't even read.
Oh, I didn't take the note out.
Same says the same thing, just from a different person. Well,
Oh,
kind
okay.
Goodies, Tim.
Yeah, Vatarung.
It is.
These are all Dresden
But
file
you've been good
references.
this year. It's okay.
Oh,
What's the Dresden
Not to
Files?
eat, John.
It's
a
book
really
series.
fun book
Oh.
series.
And it's narrated by Spike from Buffy.
It is.
Oh, love it.
There's some problematic things in it, but overall it's pretty good.
And James
Problematic things in a lot of things. I don't.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
overall it's really good
a-
fiction.
It's also going back like 25 years is when they started.
Oh,
it,
yeah,
so-
yeah, yeah.
Anything from like 2000.
Oh my god.
They get a pass for that.
It's a good.
Whatever.
They're a
It's
good
different.
book. It's
Ooh,
Fancy dice.
They have a really fun use of magic in that. Oh, I love those
Oh.
guys.
very fancy dice.
Not even blurry.
Yeah, no, they're blurry. You got to take a picture of them
Yeah.
and send them in chat because
Yeah.
you're.
And
Tiny.
Why is one so small?
It's the D4, so it's underneath the foam.
Not about the
No,
size.
it's actually
Oh.
pretty big.
Yeah,
That's pretty big.
I think it's pretty giant actually.
Okay, so I'm like, why is this so tiny? I don't get it.
Oh, you just turned off his camera.
No, that's bigger than normal.
I'm still
Oh,
here.
it's so pretty.
Well, all the other girls say it's
They say
big.
perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Adam tells Zara that we say hi.
Aw, thank you.
Waiting for
Thank
the
you so
question
much.
the door to me.
You're welcome.
Adam loves his wife.
He's happily married. Jess, who's your secret Satan?
what a chump.
My secret Satan was Christian.
Yay!
Yay! Yay!
Yeah.
So for his gift, I donated $100 to Planned Parenthood.
Dang!
Wow, what? Yep.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Absolutely.
Wow.
It's a fantastic cause. So
No,
Yeah.
the $100 was the part that blew me away. I was like,
yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Specifically said any charity except that one.
Did you donate it under his name?
What's that?
Did you donate it under his name?
Oh no, just in case he wouldn't like it. Just in case, I put it under my name. But
I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
That's awesome.
That's so
That's a
cool.
great gift.
Yeah, that is just. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna feel guilty.
absolutely.
Donated it under Trump's name.
So I'm gonna guess that Eric probably had to.
It's fine. Dylan had a Alex.
Ooh. That was my next question.
Ooh.
I assumed it was. I can predict your movements.
The football?
I think so.
Ah!
Oh snap! It's a giant popcorn. That is fantastic. That's so
You
funny.
gotta take a picture to send to the
Yeah, I'll send that
chat.
to chat.
That is hilarious. I love that.
I was wondering why it was so damn heavy. I was like, what is this?
Jeez, yeah.
It's a football.
Oh, and it's even got a stand.
Cards Against Humanity Nasty Bundle.
Oh shit.
Oh.
It's got the B pack.
Is that something you would put on your list, or did he just
Yeah.
guess it?
He so well.
He was like shot in the dark here. That boy looks nasty.
They have a box on a shelf full of packs of expansions for Cards Against Humanity, and it says, "Stick your hand in this dark hole to pull out a pack." And I'm like,
So I don't know if I trust that. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, let's send a picture of the card.
You can absolutely use some of those as insults for when you're doing like mockery. Just pull that out and say you.
Or you can choose to,
Why
instead
not
of
charge
rolling
me?
a die,
I wish
bring
they
out one
still
card
did
and
their
whatever
holiday
happens.
bullshit thing. And
oh,
so
like
fun.
buy a
You
box
want
of literal
anything.
crap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
$25, and like one year they gave everyone like a little piece of an island, like just stupid things
Yeah.
that you're never gonna use, but it's really funny.
All right.
That's awesome.
Alex, you already gave your.
And then they hide the
So,
they'll hide a
the only
bonus
ones
card
we're
like
missing
in the
right now
shipping
are
label.
Will and Eric.
Exactly. Yeah, you get bonus cards.
No.
Well, Dylan in it.
And
right?
well, don't.
What
is
else?
it-
Oh, you Will's.
Oh, and they have like
Yours.
mini games. They always send mini games too. Like they have a really funny mini game.
And Dylan just gave his.
45,
That was
Secret
Dylan's.
Hitler.
I didn't have two.
No. Like in their bullshit pack.
Oh right, they had clusterfuck.
Yeah,
what's
we have to
weird?
like secretly try to like
The game
fuck
Secret
someone.
Hitler made me think fascists were going to try to hide in the government.
Nope. Bob.
Did you know they just don't have to hide anymore?
No, weird.
John, do you want to give him the treat?
No, go ahead.
Bob's like, yo, I need it.
Then rare.
I gave Loki one of the little mini milk bones that you guys
yummy?
gave, and he just sat there like for 30 seconds. He like lick it and nose it around, and then he'd pick it up with his teeth, and like test bites, but never crunch through it for like a full 30 to 45 seconds. I'm like, dude, just eat the damn thing.
50% my dog will either eat it or he'll bring it to me to break it in half.
All right.
Same. It's like, when did you get so spoiled?
Yeah.
When Eric gets here, we'll pause and do that. But good job, everybody. That was fun.
Yay!
All right, let's get started.
No.
Let's get it started.
Ah!
Thank you. Thank you for that.
I love the art on this where it's just the look of mild concern that they're on fire.
Like what?
It's like, yeah, I mean, it's hot, but, you know,
Yeah, it's all
could
right.
be hotter.
That's awesome. You're gonna use that. You're gonna flip it and then like down the table.
Jeez.
You should.
Like a toothpaste.
Yeah.
I heard cuteness.
Is
Dude,
it Sierra?
she's getting old.
What?
Do we get to see Sierra?
Oh, where is she? Hi.
Is she walking?
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. She is
Oh,
walking.
God.
Just come on, get out of here.
It's like, I hear weirdo.
Okay. No, I'll be right.
Who did we just leave?
Eric.
No, it's probably on his way then.
Oh, I didn't even realize he was in there.
Oh, I didn't realize either.
I didn't realize he was in there. When did Eric join?
I didn't either. I just saw the Tabby Mini in the corner disappear.
Yeah.
He probably was there the whole
You
time.
want another
Bob's
one?
ready for more. Bob's like, yo,
John's
Dad.
got to give it to you though. Here you
Okay.
go.
John's gotta give it to you.
For
What?
Bob and Fed.
I was gonna say,
Ben.
John, go and give it to you.
Ben, come here. Come here. Yeah, there you go. Bob, come here. Bob, treat. Bob, come here. Bob, come. Bob, you want a treat?
Whistle. Go. Go.
Bob, I don't have it, bud.
Bob, come here.
Go over there, buddy.
Bob.
Now he's done.
It's okay, well, I'm gonna hold it until he comes.
Is that what you do with me?
Bob.
I'm so sorry, Christian.
You gotta time that better.
I'm so sorry. That was right as you took a sip.
What's wrong, Bob?
I don't know why he ran away.
I'm
Yeah,
so
I'm excited.
sorry.
Yeah,
I
it's
took
all right.
him to the
Could've been
vet
worse.
last night, and the vet's like, "Oh yeah, he's fine. He's
Yeah,
in good health."
he looks like he's in good health.
Yeah, the only
friend.
thing is, he's like, "Okay, maybe cut out
More?
about like a quarter cup of the food that you normally give him, and cook up some ground turkey for him instead." And I'm like, "All right."
Some more like real protein.
Yeah. He said it's a fatty deposit, or that's probably because of his diet, even though I give him like non-grade food.
That's what I call this. My fatty deposit.
Me too. All right.
It's like on my brain.
So,
That's where I keep all my marijuana
Oh,
in my
there-
fatty
there.
deposit.
Oh man, just on-demand THC release.
Bro, that would be so helpful.
On my
Like my
spliffs
life.
and my
It's an-
joints
It's an edible you store in your
and my
spleen.
fatties.
John, I'm so stoked about this. Thank you.
Yeah, very welcome. Yeah.
I will let you know when I started.
Oh, we start chewing on the ball.
Was-
Drop some.
Dude, I used to know somebody in high school that would literally just bring these with her and snack on them.
Yeah, bro, they're tasty. And let me guess, she ended up being super hot, huh?
Maybe she was cute, but I don't know what she's like now.
I mean,
Weird
I'm not
people
gonna
are
lie.
hotter later in life every
That's
time.
what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna lie. I
Every
thought it
time.
was really weird back then, but I'm sure she turned out to be really cool.
Yeah.
She wanted attention for sure.
Don't we all?
Maybe she just liked it, and they were cheap, you know?
That's what she said.
Yeah.
It was either she couldn't afford other food, which I commiserate with, I get that, or she wanted attention.
Which I also commiserate with.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not something you kind of announce to everyone. You know, you just keep them in a bag, and they're like,
Well, that's the
They're
thing.
weird
She was
cookies.
walking around with the fucking milk bone box, just
fucking munching?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
God, her bones are so strong.
Just to get the mayonnaise jug cleaned out, filled with vanilla pudding.
By the way, there's more cheese in the fridge, so don't feel like
Did you see the girl
gonna
that
run
did
out.
the gym with the Hershey's bottle? That she'd put water in, but she's on the treadmill just like chugging Hershey's.
That reminds me of Grog with the ever-filling jug, and he's just like, "Oh, I thought about mayonnaise, and it filled up with mayonnaise. Well, what did you do with it? I ate it. All of it? Yeah. What about after that? Well, I filled it up with mayonnaise again, and I ate all that too. What the fuck? All right.
It's a really fucking good cracker cheese.
Yeah.
That
Did you just call
manchego
him a
cheese
cracker?
is so good. It's so good. Yeah, he did.
Cracker
No, he
provider.
called him cheese. He was
That's how
talking
you get
about the
banned on
cracker.
Twitch.
There we go.
Okay?
This is a really good cracker. Cheese.
It's a cracker to cheese conversation.
Correct.
Yeah, that is how you get banned on Twitch.
Just call him Hassan.
Ooh. The steak?
They got up to get ice.
It's my
Oh,
favorite
that's the
streamer.
reason.
Hey, can you grab me one of those crackers with some cheese on
Can you grab me some cheese with a cracker on it?
it? No! That's backwards.
Can you eat the rind on this cheese?
Yeah, that rind's edible.
You
Basically,
can.
only rinds that
I
are
won't, but
edible.
you can.
Yeah, that's a washable rind.
Please. Like I'd eat crusts
The only
on
rinds that
sandwich, am I
aren't
right?
edible are the ones that
not
are
till mom
plastic
cuts it off. Not till
or
mom
wax, I should
cuts it
say.
off.
Jimmy, if you read the little the side story that I'm doing with Aurelian and Sid,
I haven't, yeah.
did you notice my Endwalker trailer reference that I put in there?
I did.
You'll see it.
I know what Endwalker is. It's an island.
Lizard Island.
Jurassic.
That's the wrong thing.
Isn't that Lord of the Rings?
Is this a baby D20? I love this. That's
Hey,
so
thank you.
cute.
Oh.
Here.
No, his has a cracker on top.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Which one rolls better?
Yeah, this is cheese on bread. This is mine. How dare you?
Ooh!
Get all those good rolls out.
Ooh.
Oh, good. Get it out.
Yeah, leave it on that one for
Get
me.
the bad mojo.
I'm gonna buy character sheet.
Oh no, those are my dice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get started.
I know where we are.
So, before we get into the meat of things, we do have a couple of things to finish side story-wise.
Alright,
So,
alright.
Eul did some infiltrating, so we're going to start with that.
Party!
And so then this is basically backtracking 2 weeks before the explosion.
Give them a recap of what's happened so far.
Okay, so in our month of downtime, we ended last session with the big ol' explosion. And we actually had a couple questions. Was that all link pearls had the static, or just one specific set of link
Every
pearls?
link pearl.
Every link pearl. Okay.
On Earth?
Yes.
That we know of, which is the ones that we have in our possession. But so that was at the end of that month. The first 2 weeks were everyone was at the castle. During that 2 weeks is when Kenji and Hancock returned with the 400 samurai and 4 officers. Is that right? 4?
Four officers and 400
Yeah.
samurai.
Where's this?
Hey,
That's
At our
what
keep,
brought
at
back
Ophiatora's
Hancock.
keep.
Let's go! I won!
Yeah,
During that
we'll
time-
finish that, but basically it's the Shogun sent back 400 samurai, 4 officers for you, and he's also ramped up as far as has been told. People have been able to tell so far. Security in Kugane has been ramped
Right.
up.
Let's go.
Yeah, like
We'll
Seke
finish this.
Segumi on every street corner. So during that first 2 weeks of downtime, the samurai the Samurai 6 were training coordinating the training with the samurai from the Shogun. We had AO had made quarters out of stone for them, so they didn't need to be housed in the castle. We had.
We're updating Steam.
Someone like on his computer? What the hell is going on?
AO made a bunch of additional tree guardians, and we're designating a zone that was protected from divination magic, specifically so that Daimyo Kato would attempt to look at the Samurai Six and say, I can't find them, they must be dead, which is what Izumi had said would happen if he can't find them.
Perfect.
As well, during that time, which I don't think we fully resolved, Sol and Tavi went to go look into the Garlean mercenaries that used to be at Orpheotaurus when we first showed up. Yeah. And then they also, with Kevin's help, the three of them acquired 10 falcons and 10 chocobo of varying colors.
Kevin's poor now.
Kevin's very poor now.
Kevin put the bill for like all of the chocobos.
Yeah,
it was all the chocobos. We gave money for the falcons. You paid for almost all the chocobos. Then we also retained the services of the chocobo stable master, who we now pay 500 gil a month to run our stables, as well as the breeding program for the falcons and chocobos, because he said he's capable of both.
Which means he can make the chocobos fly at some point.
All right, so he's worth it, is what you're saying.
Seems to be.
It increased our count.
Double
we pulled him.
so
We
pocket
took him.
together.
Yeah, and we took him from Kugane, so that's he was not
And
small.
it was something like
potatoes.
6 months, and we get our money back basically from taxes. Of the
I think
town.
I said it was like 100 gil a month or something we generate.
Something like that.
Yeah, in average taxes.
We're building up. We're slowly building
Slowly building up.
Also, you can sell the chocobos if you.
Yeah.
How much are they per?
Well,
It was-
You bought them for 250 each.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm sure I could sell them for 300.
250 for the females, 350 for the males.
By the way, the reason, just so you know, the reason Kevin bought it is because I think basically all conservatives want to have like a jet ski / boat sales shop. That's his like jet ski boat sales.
Oh my god!
I didn't tell anyone, but that was like why Kevin's like, oh, huh?
Are you talking about Loki?
Loki?
Did you watch season 2 of Loki?
No.
Yes.
That's where my head went.
Never mind.
I'm glad I'm aligned with him.
Yeah. Well, no, it was with Morpheus.
Mobius.
Mobius.
Wrong.
I love his name, by the way.
Yeah. So that was the first 2 weeks. The latter 2 weeks, everyone, AO had left at that point to attempt to infiltrate Zamel Manor, because we had heard from that conversation with Hilda 2 weeks prior that Zamel was looking for clerics or holy healy types to deal with his sleeping sickness. And what's his name? I couldn't remember what his first name was.
Zamel?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Because I tried Googling it, I can only find Grinnell.
Grinnell's the son.
Yeah.
I'll get it for you.
Okay. So that was what AO was up to for the last 2 weeks. So they made 14 or so tree guardians during those first 2 weeks, and then they bounced after the Azumi would have given the Kato would have checked in by now, all clear. Then AO would bounce since they can't cast the spell to block divination anymore from that far away.
Name is Sylvetrel. Sylvetrel.
Oh, Silvertrell.
I don't think you've gotten his name officially in game. I think it's always been Count Zamel.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever even heard you say it. Yeah.
I thought like when he showed up at Sid's party, he was announced by the staff.
It would have been that name.
Okay.
Also, I didn't expect you to give a recap of everything. I was just expecting you to give a recap of the side story, but please continue.
Oh, this is so helpful, please.
Yes.
So basically then we're backtracking to that latter 2 weeks period while AO is at the keep, dealing with the infiltration, attempting to lay the groundwork for everyone to get their revenge on Zamel and his estate for what he did to Sid and everyone's estate at House Verdelaine.
Who's writing this week, by the way? We should get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Position
I
with
can.
stars. Not today.
Oh, Jess will do it. Yay!
Yay!
All right, Jess, you're on the clock.
Get that personal revenge take for Emmerich. Yeah, and then during that whole 2 weeks, AO had been tormenting Zamel in his dreams, which is what was causing the sleeping sickness, or waking sickness, I think I wrote it as.
So
And
he's down with the sickness?
he's down with a sickness.
Don't leave the chat.
And then pretty much, yeah, so we're backtracking the latter 2 weeks to lead up to an assault on Zamel, and then we were, ideally, if everything lined up right, we would do that immediately after the explosion, I'm thinking, or before the explosion.
The explosion was just about at the end of your 4 weeks.
Right.
What explosion?
So then if we wanted to backtrack to have the assault happen before the explosion, if that's possible.
That's what you want to do? Okay. So the assault on Ishgard, specifically.
Yeah, because I think, like, from a out-of-character perspective, we wanted to have Ishgard resolved one way or the other before dealing with Kato.
Also, you mentioned in your write-up that the samurai champion was Kato's son. Did I say that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you said it was his body.
Yeah, he was like an
plus
undead
parts
abomination.
from everybody else.
Fuck, I gave away shit. All right.
And there's a necromancer.
Yeah, he's not a vampire though.
Oh.
Yet.
Yeah, I think it was a Samu who had said it.
Okay, I forgot that I'd given that away. So, okay, so that was pretty much a complete catch-up of that. The explosion that he's talking about is at the end of that your 4-week time skip. Everybody heard this like tinnitus sound coming through their link pearls. Yeah, basically.
I get enough of that in real life.
It was just you actually had tinnitus. That sucks. So yeah, it started out like really low, but grew in intensity, and then like shortly after that, you're hit by a shockwave, not like knocked over, but you hear the sound wave from it, and you can see a big explosion like a continent away. Like, it's all the way up into the sky.
Which continent are we on?
You are on Hingashi, which is...
Great. Okay, not my continent. We're good. I'm on my continent. My continent didn't explode. We're good.
Hingashi is your continent.
Right, so he's saying that it wasn't his home that blew up.
No, if you were to guess, it was somewhere around Eorzea, which is where the...
So in a real world comparison, would this be, we're on the coast of California and we saw Japan explode, or like how far off are we?
China.
Okay, so even further. Wow. Okay.
Hello.
Big enough
to buy a bell.
WMDs, bro. WM Super Ds.
Yeah. So you were able to see the explosion. Never mind the fact that the horizon line and all that. But you basically got to
smaller
planet.
planet.
You know where it is. You didn't see the full thing of it.
It was a DBZ explosion that extended into space.
That's more or less what it is. So yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking Kakarot.
Kakarot.
Okay, so that's what happened there. All right, so side story wise.
Kakarot.
It was in Eorzea, the big explosion.
Oh, you were here.
Okay.
You weren't here at the end of last week, were you? Okay, there was a big. Did you watch the recap video or no?
Nope.
Okay, so big explosion happened in Eorzea, probably somewhere in Eorzea. Even though you guys are in Hingashi, you were still able to see it from where you were.
Okay.
And it was preceded by a keening sound through your link pearls.
And notably, it was a big pillar of light, not a mushroom cloud.
Correct.
Gotcha.
What's the apartment number again? Eric's asking.
Oh, shit, 118? 181. 181.
Are you sure about that?
Myself?
Oh.
And we're out of milk. That's why.
Okay. Hi, Adam.
See you guys.
Hi.
I'll try and jump on.
Hey, man.
Good luck.
Bro, just make some milk.
So Inti's run out to the store to get milk, and now he's going to return as Harry again.
Where did Daddy go? Sorry.
Watch Adam pop up at the door with his gift.
I would not be surprised if he did, to be honest. Very much like him, but not with Sierra. Okay, so you guys might have to get cozy when Eric gets here. Or we bring over a futon or something.
I got a lap. We're good.
Your folding chair?
Plenty of floor space.
I don't have a folding chair. And we gave you the other chair.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, have it work.
Yeah, way to go.
We'll figure it out. We'll make it work. Worst comes to worst, we could just move the futon over.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
Okay, what was I saying?
Explosion.
Explosion!
I don't know.
Thanks.
Pillar of light, not a mushroom.
Okay.
Riding a pony.
Yes, Pillar Light. All right, so we're gonna go finish the side story with Aoul, or should I say, what the fuck?
A ghoul.
Zinzi Zazi.
Was it Zaza
It's a
Zigo?
ghoul.
Zaza Zigo. There we go. Tinker Tailor Soldier Faye.
Silvertail?
Tinker Tailor Soldier Fay.
What was that?
Tailor Soldier Fay.
Silvertail?
Silvertail?
Isn't that the Lord's name?
Silvertail.
Oh, Sylvetril. Hold on. It is
Oh.
SYLVETREL.
Sylvetril.
Okay.
That son of a bitch.
Yep. He's in the walls.
They're in the walls.
He's in the
Game
computer.
over, man. Game over.
Game over, man. Fuck. Aliens, let's go.
Oh, that's right.
The files are in the computer.
That scene made me cry. It was so good, Dad.
It's so good, Dad.
Okay, so anyway.
It's the hand
Ayo.
scene that breaks me in that movie.
During your infiltration, you met up with an agent of House Zamail, who you had gotten word that was one of the people looking for healer types.
Are you one of those healer types?
Once you were able to confirm what you're able to do, you were thrown into a burlap sack and taken to the manor.
What happened if I was a Rogadin?
No, that would have been different.
They were like, please put this
I
on.
have not been paying attention to the chat this week.
What happened?
I just been working so much and I didn't realize how many side stories
Oh
we
yeah,
have.
there's a good
too.
chunk.
They're
Like
good.
4 or 5.
I can't wait to read them.
We
I'm
still need to
excited.
finish ours too.
Yeah, babe.
Okay, so Aoul in the form of Zazazigo. Zazazigo? Something like that.
Yeah.
Zazazigo.
Zazazigo.
Yeah. I looked up a
And the last
name
name was
generator.
Zuzuzigo.
Yep.
Zazazigo.
So I was looking up the name generator. I'm like, all right. Well,
That's the assistant to Mufasa, right?
Yes.
There
Okay,
we go.
great.
Yeah. The
Oh, you went with Jeff?
Dunes. The Dunes Lullafell had the funnest names.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure he's played by John Oliver.
Wow.
We share the one brain cell.
It's my turn.
Okay,
It's my
so
God.
with that, Zazazigo, or Aoul, however you want to say it, was given a quarters that apparently somebody else was using previously.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And was instructed on how to ask for things, in which case put a note in the dumbwaiter and they'll be provided, and you did that.
Yep,
And then you decided to wander about the grounds to the places that they let you wander, because
Yes.
many of them were restricted. And
I did want to retcon the very last bit about talking to the guard.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
And you made your way to the gardens. You had to go past ice sculptures because Ishgard.
Yep. Fucking
and-
cool.
What was that?
That's a cool idea to have that in a perpetually frozen climate.
Thank you. Because you never actually go to their mansion in the game, so I came up with that.
Clever girl.
But the gardens itself was inside of a greenhouse that was magically insulated so that plants could actually grow in the freezing climate of Ishgard. And you also noticed that the plants had some kind of protective material, potion, spell, something that seemed to make it so that traveling through them or manipulating them would be a bad time for the caster. But you do not seem to find a source that you can dispel from. Beyond that, you looked around, you saw some guards, you called over a guard who was rather annoyed but asked what you need.
Yeah.
Hello?
Wrong house. Just kidding.
Hey. Welcome.
Yeah. So that very last bit, don't want to call the guard over today.
1 bit 3, so I don't know what you're doing.
Because I have to swap a spell to do what I was planning to do with the guard.
Okay.
So I forgot which one I had. So Joyce.
So either they scoot over or we pull over the futon.
Your call.
Yeah.
Get cozy,
Welcome.
boys.
Good to have you here.
Thanks.
Alright, let's
Yeah,
see.
probably
Pleasure to have
easiest
you,
for the
man.
futon, just because
Good.
I don't think we can fit 3 on it.
I can move over to this corner
Big
if it's
butt
easier,
so much.
'cause then you don't have to move this chair. Hi, Chris.
Adios.
No.
What's happening?
I'm just gonna move over here because I'm gonna move this futon over.
Actually, it's
Yeah,
easier to move
it's
the
easier
chair.
to move the chair.
Cracking.
Welcome to the cool side of the table.
That was my.
I was on the cool side.
Alright, so
Bobbert?
John.
Oh, are you
finally
getting
giving me
peckish?
this.
Oh, Oh, sweet, from Korea.
From Korea.
Oh, nice.
Oh, dope.
The whole country of Korea gave you
Rice flour?
Wow.
It's makgeolli.
It was only one
It's
half
what?
of Korea.
What is that?
Oh shit.
Which one?
Oh, fancy.
We're about to find out.
So much alcohol.
Not the
Is that a
container I
nuclear
expected.
Is that your
We
rain?
tried
It's a
it.
kit.
It was pretty good.
So you just add water.
Pretty much.
Is it cake?
Does it then
Yeah,
brew itself?
Water.
Yellow cake? Is that yellow cake?
Lukewarm water.
Pray to God you don't drop that
That's
shit.
exciting. Thank you,
Please
sir.
don't.
That's so sweet of you.
Every time we met, I was like, wait, I forgot.
Dude, I can't remember.
Yeah, we had to
gifts.
explain.
Like,
We were playing
it's not in my mind.
like Western campaign, someone's one shot. We had to explain to him that TNT used to sweat nitroglycerin.
Whoa! No way! We didn't know you were on the call, actually.
I was there.
Yeah.
I looked in the corner and I went, "Did Eric just leave?" It's my birthday!
Man, get out of the way.
Ooh, this is fancy. Oh, snipe.
His
Hold
wife
on.
bought it for you. I'm just kidding.
We're birthday buddies.
Are you really?
His wife and I, yeah.
I'm birthday buddies with his daughter.
Yeah. Your family is us! Oh my god, this is classy as shit.
Is it a
Ooh, that's
football?
cool.
That's rad.
That's awesome.
What is?
Ooh, fancy
And
dice.
it's got the new Kenji dice.
Oh,
Damn, those are sick. Those are
Super
so
fancy.
fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Good gift, Eric. You
What's
gotta
on
take a
the
picture
top?
and put it in the chat.
Wait, there's
Oh,
also
a
this
dragon.
thing. Is this a dice roller?
It's both the things you requested on there.
I requested 2 things? I was pretty high when I filled that out, I'm gonna be honest.
More
Paying
dice.
off now.
Oh, it's more dice.
Now you have all the dice.
I'm a dice man!
Oh, nice.
Those are fancy dice,
Yeah.
too.
I literally just looked at dice that I think Kenji would use, and he got me both of them.
I think I like the other one
Yeah.
better.
Nice.
That's like really.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
you
much.
gotta
I'll
take-
take pictures.
Yeah, because they won't show up on the camera.
There's no
well.
way these
so
won't
sad.
show up on the camera.
This one.
Yep, that's
Thank
it.
you, buddy.
If you're hungry. Cheese
Yep,
and
that was from-
cookies and...
Oh yeah, we got snacks if you want to.
All right.
Open yours.
Wage passed over there.
And then the last thing.
You're so short right now.
I am not playing Fifi anymore.
So if you're sitting on that, you have to reprise your role as the old character.
These are so cool.
Alright, I got some dice too.
Ooh! Everyone got fancy dice.
Something in them.
These are fucking dope.
Those are sick.
They're both so cool.
So I want to see the universal socket. I'm a tool guy now. Like every time I see tools, I want to see them.
They're metal?
Ooh!
Alright, so these dice, they have
Turtles.
kind of like turtles.
Yeah, turtle dice?
Nice.
Very cool.
I think this is like a just like a candle.
Hey, you could do some serious
Oh, this one. This is.
That's the
Put it
rechargeable
in
laser.
memory
Oh,
bullshit,
laser
so I
pointer,
don't know
that's
what else to
right.
put there.
Oh.
Yep.
What you put in the...
I put that on there.
There's
I think
only
people are
One
putting them in
channel
the
I
messenger, yeah.
subscribe to.
Okay. Me marine bullshit?
And that universal socket is super awesome for like any type of.
I've
not-
seen. I saw videos of that shit. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Like,
for how
yeah,
useful
especially
it
when I'm
is.
lazy and I don't feel like, and it's only one. I don't want to figure. Because you have to figure out like which size. And I'll just take
Sorry,
this.
other
This is how I
dice.
know that we're now adults.
Get outta here.
I get excited for like vacuums, house cleaning things.
Oh,
like that's what I
dude.
get stoked about. Yeah.
Socks and MeUndies?
Dude, I love socks too. I don't need any more socks.
Dude, I
Also,
was
if anyone doesn't
legitimately-
use MeUndies, let me
I was
tell you.
legitimately stoked because
Like
of
your
the White
balls on
Elephant
it.
party yesterday. I got like hand lotion
He's
and
dragging on the
deodorant.
floor.
I'm like, that's awesome. I want this. But they also gave me that Hornitos, which is free for everybody to drink.
What now?
Oh,
Hornitos. I heard horny toes. Yeah!
Just expect to
It's
see
the
a couple
inflection.
toads.
I was like, that's a weird foot fetish. Okay. Horny
That's
toes.
horny toast.
Oh.
Once you eat it, you know.
Did you
Once
open
you eat
everything,
it,
Eric?
you're done for.
You get everything?
Hey, not bad.
Hell yeah.
Very cool.
Universal socket.
Yeah.
For
I have
when
one of
you-
those, and it's so good.
for when you lose the 10mm.
Yeah.
Or
Which happens all
For
the time.
like I said,
It
it's for when you have one nut, and you don't want to figure out what needs to.
I do have a 10mm.
And then I get
one
more
nut.
than one nut.
and you only have one nut. You know?
I do only have one nut. It was a very unfortunate smithing accident.
Thanks, Jim.
You're welcome.
Alright.
The turtle dice are adorable.
Last thing,
More.
Uh-oh.
if anyone wants to, we got a bunch of these on like a Black Friday sale. So if anyone,
Cannabis.
it is.
Oh, he was telling me about
I
that.
didn't know that you
Well, then
guys...
cannabis.
They
We,
don't.
we didn't really, but then like
Dude, they're so
Uh,
helpful.
well, Hallie's and Audrey's friends' parents
really
were like,
into it?
"Oh yeah, we get them all the time. We
Yeah.
get them through the subscription
Yeah,
service."
the
and then
parents.
It was like right by Black Friday, so,
Alright,
yeah,
so
why don't we try it?
For the weedy people, I can never remember. Sativa is that the mind or the body?
Sativa?
Yes.
To make you
Sativa's
crazy.
energy, indica
Sativa gets you
sleeping.
up in energy, indica puts you to sleep.
They both
Which is
they
why
both
I
affect the
brought-
body,
I
but
brought- I
indica
brought-
affects the body more.
Which one's the
Sativa
head
affects the
high?
mind more. The head high is sativa.
Sativa.
But I mean,
Okay, because that's the
I
one
don't
I'm
smoke
allergic to.
anymore. But I'll just tell you, they both affect
so you're
them
giving
both.
that away? Is that what you're saying?
No, just anyone who wants to partake. I could probably take it home after.
But yeah,
anyone-
indica-
No,
It's more
I
like
love
a
it.
body
I
relaxer.
Did you guys can't drive if I have the slightest amount of weed. So
You guys did.
I am
I would've
probably
taken one home.
I am
before
probably the
this,
largest stoner at this
We
table,
smoked
but I cannot
a
smoke
like-
and drive.
Good for
couple
you.
times in our
Good for
Hey
you.
man, I'd be a bigger stoner if I wasn't allergic to 50%
I
of
might
weed.
get one.
Have you
like
tried
halfway through
hybrids?
the session.
Hybrids?
Well, it takes
I
like
just
30
wonder
to
if it was
45
why.
minutes to start.
That's why. Because I don't want to be super.
Because hybrids are
high
where
during
I
the session.
am like, this
Yeah,
is the
it's
place.
like
to
I'll
go.
just sit here.
To figure it out, I got a set of gummies of each, like sativa, hybrid, indica, and I'm like, the
I think the
head high
peaches
one,
are still on.
itchy throat,
Sorry.
Yeah.
all
Wow.
not
Wow.
good tingly. The hybrid, a lot less,
I
and
got
then
it
the
all off
other
because
one
I
is like,
didn't.
all right, now I feel like I'm just melting in a jacuzzi.
I got into weed because I work with my body a lot, and boy, there's a lot of aches and pains that weed
Yup.
just goes, bye.
I mean, I take CBD every night before bed, and I sleep like an angel.
I got into weed because I went to college.
Honestly, though, that's where I started weed. I use weed for different reasons.
Let's play games. Okay.
Thank you so much. These are rad.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
really cool.
what did you want to do instead of calling over the guard?
Dude, these are metal.
Basically,
Oh, they
that
were?
would
Okay, I was wondering
for
if they were, like,
the
wood or
first
something.
day is
Wow.
just looking around with the detect magic eyeballs to see if there's anything.
Oh my god, what?
Because you pointed out the dome. We have there's the anti-divination magic dome, which I ran into when I tried to scry Greneau.
Yes.
So that's there. That's the whole estate. The tree and plant life is protected from fiddling. So basically, just looking for any other types of.
Sorry, your screen.
Looking for any other things that would ping magic, like traps or alarmed points, things like that.
Okay.
It's funny that you gave me this.
It's in the areas that you would expect. The
I had
restricted
recently
areas
gotten
all
this.
have boards on them, all
Oh,
have traps
wow.
on them. If anyone arrives
same
that
thing.
Those are cool.
is not authorized.
Right. Anything on the perimeter of the grounds, or just inside the manor?
The
Yeah,
perimeters
double
themselves
DIs.
are
That's right.
alarmed.
See everything.
Okay.
This is what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. Then I guess during the walking the approved areas, I'd be trying to find any gaps in patrols or like the least patrolled area as a potential point of egress.
There isn't a least patrol.
You got me into it. By the
I
way.
opened it up for everyone.
I'm not trying to be difficult. It's
No,
just he's on
I
high
get
alert.
it. Yeah.
You're not drinking right now, right?
No.
Then yeah,
yeah,
the
but-
first day I wouldn't really do anything other than us basically either waiting for Zamel to call on me for a greater restoration, and then if he doesn't, in the nighttime, casting the non-detection and then hitting with a nightmare to perpetuate the problem.
Okay. About 30 minutes after you cast that spell, there is
Which one?
the nightmare. You're perpetuating the nightmare.
Right. Yeah.
There's a knock at your door.
Okay. Just a refresh on that. It doesn't wake him up.
Oh no, he woke up on his own.
Okay.
He's used to this by now.
Yeah. But he's been surviving for 2
you don't
weeks
know how
on.
yet?
Yeah.
Okay. There is a knock at your door.
Cocaine.
Oh, and what were the dimensions of the room? Like
20.
you said, cozy, but
I cast
It's like a 10
Fireball.
by 10.
okay,
It's not there. That's not very.
gotcha. Okay, then yeah, I'll go open the
I see
door.
what you did there, John.
Yeah. Call
Okay.
back.
There are 2 guards there, with their spears out. Your presence is requested.
Roro Raggy.
Why did I have the spears out? It's weird.
Like Zoink Sam.
I mean, they'd be pretty bad guards if they didn't have their spears out. Guards out,
Because they
spears
had the
out.
horny toast.
Guards out, spears out is so funny. I just took a sip of fucking scotch, you bitch.
See, that's what it feels like.
So I'll
That's
just
in the nose.
That's what I was just about to say.
yeah. So I'll nod, and I'm basically wearing the thaumaturge.
You're not in the shot, is what it said. It's,
Yeah, it's okay.
Basically wearing the thaumaturge guild kind of
I'll go
outfit
back in
because
the
it
shot.
covers like almost all the
Sure.
face. minus the pointy hat, just a regular hat or hood. But yeah, I'll grab my pack and go with them.
So one leads, the other is behind you, and they're leading you through the halls until you get to one of those doors that you saw was
restricted.
Yeah, heavily guarded and locked. And they knock on it 4 times. Just thank you, just like that. At which point the door opens from the inside, and 2 more guards on the other side are the ones that opened it, and they lead you down a hallway.
How many guards were at the door?
2.
So 2 with
on
me.
either side.
1 on either side of the door.
Yes.
And then 2 more on the other side of the door.
Yes, and at the end of this long hallway, there's 2 more guards at another door.
2 at the door. 2
There's a lot of guards.
I'm excited to stare at these on mushrooms.
Okay.
And when you get to that door,
You have to keep some.
similar thing, except it's 5 knocks. Thank you. I can count.
And 2 more guards in the front.
Uh-huh. At which point the door opens, and there's 1 guard on this side, who then leads you, or your 2 guards lead you down to a big set of double doors. There's other rooms on the sides of the hallway. This is a bigger open room. It's more like an antechamber.
Gotcha.
But the big door that they lead you to is, you're gonna guess it's probably Zamail's room.
Oh, and I meant to ask, am I ground
Someone's
level
getting
with
laid
my
tonight.
room, or was I below?
ground level.
Okay. And
There,
then,
there is multiple stories, but you're on the ground level.
yeah, and then this room,
Also ground level.
also ground level. Okay.
Yeah, what you saw walking through here, you would have seen it before, but it's lots of gold and silver just like everywhere. The floors are marble, there's marble pillars.
Tasteful or tacky?
Tasteful. He's not
Trump
Matsu.
Towers?
Yeah.
What was that?
Not Trump Towers?
Oh,
Not
Nice.
Trump Tower, no.
oh, he got him.
But
Colorado.
there's paintings all over the walls, and this is like important figures of the Zamail family for years and years and years, generations worth.
Just like at Vertiline Manor, then.
Yeah, but more so.
More figures.
More paintings, a lot more paintings. This is about 3 times the size of the Vertiline Manor.
Wow.
Millie didn't try mustaches in all of them.
Well, if you remember, House Vertiline was one of the smaller houses even before they abandoned it. So
Yeah.
When
Whereas this is like the Medici.
yes, that hey.
Someone has an art history degree.
That's okay.
Just a history degree.
Yeah. So those doors then open in front of you, and it leads into a very large bedroom with like a double king size bed, 4-poster on it. and
Double
this-
California King.
Yeah.
Waterbed.
Yeah. No, it's an ice bed because.
Actually.
You know, well placed ice in the right spot.
No, stop it.
I mean, I was just going for like night sweats, but okay.
Yeah, me too.
So anyway,
Don't worry, dude, it's chill.
God damn it!
I explode.
Well, there goes that.
Kenji did this.
Kenji did this. No, the viscera that explodes on the wall just spells out Kenji.
Yep. And they're like, who the fuck is that?
All right.
Super common name.
In front of you is Sylvatel.
In France.
Who? The only person that you can imagine is Sylvatel. Excuse me, Sylvatrell. He is a bit darker in skin, just like his son. Not super tall. About as tall as Sid, maybe a little bit less than Sid.
Being so average Ella's in height.
Yeah. Maybe slightly below average if you were to guess. And he's not wearing his night clothes. Instead, he's fully decked out in his armor.
No, those are his night clothes.
How crazy does he look?
Yeah, I was gonna ask
yeah.
how adversely affected does he
His
look?
hair is a mess, but it looks like he tried to make it presentable. He's got bags under his
That
eyes.
feeling.
Yeah, he's got big old bags under his eyes, but other than that, he seems alert.
He just like licked his hand and.
Yeah, kind of. You are the
He
new
needed
one.
Zoolander.
Yeah. You are the new one.
I'll bow deeply and nod.
Yes. Zaza Zigo? Am I saying that correctly?
Zaza for short, if it pleases my lord.
It doesn't.
Asshole,
Oh.
dude.
Fuck this guy.
Now
He gets no sleep.
That was the plan.
This guy, I hope he's well in his 20s.
Okay.
We've gone too far.
We gotta go back.
Don't wish that evil on anyone.
I require greater restoration to be cast on me.
Please take a seat.
I am sitting. He's sitting on the end of his bed. I didn't.
Oh,
that.
okay. Then.
Well, sleeping in armor may be your first problem.
As he says that, though, you see two guards carrying out an Ellison body who appear to be wearing cleric's robes.
Get fucked.
You don't know if he's dead, but he's not awake.
Well, considering you described it as body.
Why is he a doctor now? I hate these people. You asked for a doctor, and now you're gonna tell me what's wrong with you? Fucking asshole.
Yeah, he just looked up his symptoms on WebMD.
You gotta lose a little weight, you gotta do more exercise, you gotta eat better.
That's not what he asked for.
It's because he Googled his symptoms.
Damn it.
Yes.
I'm so mad.
Yeah, and then he found a spider in there that called himself WebMD.
Got it, love it.
It's like a tiny drider in the corner that just tells you medical diagnoses.
I like it.
Well, you should be sitting on the end so you could leave the room for a second.
I know. I have to leave the room.
Okay, trapped. He just tells you I require greater restoration to be cast on me.
Yeah. So no fluff. I'll just walk over and adjust my points. But yeah, I'll just cast greater restoration on it.
How long is the cast? It's
6 seconds. It's not long.
As he's sitting
6
there,
seconds can be really long, dude.
As he's sitting there, you see him relax a little bit, and the bags under his eyes lessen.
He's been greater rest. So.
Mr. 6.
Thank you. Your performance was satisfactory. You may return to your room.
As it pleases my lord. And then I'll go back to the guards to be escorted back to my room.
And they take you back. And as you get to your room, good job. The last one didn't get that far.
So I gathered. How many has he ran
Good night.
through?
So, to give you an idea, greater restoration removes levels of exhaustion. That's what he's been doing.
Yep.
To stay alive. Got it. Interesting. Smart.
Yeah. It's
If you got the money, bro, you could have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, you put him towards this. That was actually a really cool idea.
Yeah,
now
I don't gotta
he's
sleep no
completely
more.
changed his whole war strategy.
Yep. I mean, that's the plan. At the very least, it throws him off his game, even if it doesn't kill him.
Removing levels of exhaustion does not necessarily
But he was
make him
looking.
less tired.
He was looking for a cure,
mentally.
though, right?
He's not sure what the cause is yet. He just knows how to treat the symptoms, and that's what he's doing.
Yeah, at least from our character perspective, we know he's not been sleeping. That's what Hilda told us. And then our characters know it's because Ao's been fucking with him.
I know. I'm just saying. I thought he was calling for like the best healers to fix him versus.
That's
just
what
greater
Hilda
restoration.
said, but we don't know what the actual extent
until
is.
this happened, word that was coming out of House to Mail was few and far between.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Are you going to leave the grounds, or are you doing something else?
No, I'd go back to my room for this day, and then the following day is when the scheming starts.
All right, what are you doing on the following day? And let's just get through it.
Yeah. So basically, every day for the next, we'll say, that was the first day, we'll say 11 days or so. It's going to be the same routine. Okay. Where during the day...
You're not called every night, by the way.
Even though I'm nightmaring every night?
Yes. There's
okay.
others here.
He's got
gotcha.
rotation.
Gotcha.
Smart. Rotate.
Smart. That is smart. Okay. So...
Is it?
Yeah, so
One guy you
the...
really trust. Rotate.
Let's make sure I get my points right. So we have... That is... sorry.
If someone was fucking with you in your sleep, would you trust anyone?
No, bro. Bed bugs are one of my biggest fears in life.
I cast French bed bugs.
I'll kill you.
You cast what?
French bed bugs.
Wait. Paris is fucked.
Well, yeah, have you heard about that?
No.
Oh, Paris is just fucked with bed bugs.
Completely
Right now.
overrun with bed bugs.
Really?
So yeah, like
The
they
whole
came
city.
over on a plane and just are sweeping the
It
city.
swept the
Every
whole
hotel.
city. Yeah.
Yep.
Every hotel.
So
every
I even saw a video
apartment.
it was a flight to South Africa from France, and the flight attendants walking down the aisle spraying bug spray in the plane.
Yeah.
During the flight.
Yeah.
Just walking to the all the way up and down the aisles.
It's so bad.
Yo.
Not going there. Anyway.
Nothing.
Yeah. So basically every day, because the easiest, the end of the day will be non-detection followed by the dream or the nightmare spell. So that's every day.
So what are you doing with scheming?
The scheming part is what I have called to myself Operation Sleeper Agent.
Okay.
Where
That's so
I
good.
call over a guard with a
Here's
suggestion spell.
inspiration.
Okay.
I chat him up for a minute.
Okay.
During that minute, I am subtly casting the Gesh spell, which is the month-long do what I want or your brain melts
Isn't that
spell.
Gaius?
It's Gesh. It's Gaelic.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've always heard
Gash
of Gaius.
who?
So it's suggestion, Gesh, modify
So you're
memory.
giving him a quest.
The quest is when you hear the code word, take up arms against those loyal to Zamel or flee. And then if they don't, they take 5d10 psychic damage.
Are you doing this to one guard or multiple?
One guard at a time, several times a day.
Okay.
So that's the, hey, suggestion for single guard to come over to talk to me.
And then.
And the reason I didn't do it yesterday is because I had the wrong spell set up.
Got it.
So that's, I can do like 2 guards a day for the next 11 days.
Sure.
And then the modify memory is for them to forget I told them that. So it's basically the sleeper agent part is when I say the phrase, they are
still
forced
get
to act.
triggers, but
And
you
if
don't
they
remember.
don't, they take the damage. And then the secondary effect is, it's a month-long charm effect, which means they cannot harm me in any way. They can harm everybody else, but like
That's assuming they fail their save.
if they fail their
That's
saves.
22 guards. I did the math.
Thank you.
But yeah.
I'm just gonna roll once and okay.
And they all succeeded. Get
They
fucked.
all failed. I rolled.
I wake up
6.
and it's just ring rates at the tavern and dead.
Okay.
But yeah, so then on the 11th day, that's the scheming to that point. The 12th day would be when I attempt to bring everybody in
For the assault.
for the assault.
How are you gonna bring them in?
So
He's gonna do it by himself? What a badass dude.
just to bring everybody in.
Oh, I thought you were gonna bring them in to like kill. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I can bring.
Bringing you guys.
Bring
Yeah.
us
Oh,
in.
bring us in! We're part of the plan. Got it.
Yeah. So the 2 parts are, I would wait until evening, both for poetic effect and potentially more people asleep in the house.
Okay.
I will find a secluded portion of. I'd probably actually turn myself invisible with greater invisibility to fly up to the roof and take a sapling out of my bag, plant growth it to a full-size tree, aetherite to Ishgar or to Ophiatoros, and then plant stride everyone to the roof.
You are frightening. I will never mess with you.
Can I ask you a quick question?
What's up?
Are there any political ramifications if a daimyo was to join that assault on a foreign nation?
Don't be seen.
Great.
You won't find out.
And then I cast Simius
Guess
and everyone
who's wearing
McCall's.
your demon mask?
Hey.
To answer a little bit
Hey,
more
that's a good
directly,
idea.
it's untested because it hasn't happened. So you do know that meddling in the affairs of other nations is pretty much taboo in your culture.
I didn't sign no contract.
So we're gonna get that. We're gonna have there's a sign on the wall because of us moment.
Yeah.
But so it's up to you what you want to do with that, and then I get to decide what I want to do with it.
Yep. And then
mean, if they
no
don't fucking need me.
nightmare the night of the attack because I got better things to do with
So
my
we're gonna
clothes.
come back to that
Yeah.
later.
And to be fair, that daimyo had an assassination attempt from this guy, so it's revenge.
Can you prove that?
Yes.
I mean, we
We have
had
sworn
a bunch of
testimony that is
bodies.
witnessed by Hancock.
Yeah.
You guys are just giving me material.
We have more important people than daimyos. The quarterios told us about it.
Yeah.
What about
I
that?
wanted to have sleeper agent trees.
Those things don't exist. That's like god level. Okay.
I was actually hoping that you would try to tree stride everybody in through the garden.
I was planning if you hadn't mentioned that the garden was also so heavily guarded, I would have tried to dispel things and then dispel one single tree, and then that would be the point of egress.
Yeah, no. If you had tried to go through, it would have been 20d20 damage to everybody that went through.
That's like nothing.
Oh,
Yeah. It's basically trying to force yourself through a keyhole. That's what it would have been like.
Nice.
You
Okay.
get spaghettified. Okay. So for Sid, why don't you give us a quick recap on what happened with your
Okay, so
adventures on the steppe?
yeah, first night on the step, Ao visited Sid in his dreams to give the recap of what happened. Sid then saw a strange woman in the crystal that everybody had been dreaming about, and
Cute,
then
though.
woke up.
By the way, I totally got all of those references in there. Don't worry.
Oh, sorry. A quick aside to that. On a random night during that 11-day period, I would have dream strode to Sid to inform him of the plan for coordination.
That's fine.
Then about a little less than a week since he's been on the step. He'd been working with, at the clinic like he had been, and he got Harry to take a look around because he's been curious about what Aurelian's been up to since he seemed to be lingering around the Far East. Harry found out that there's a place in the steppe called Bardam's Metal that is being pretty much overrun with void scent and dark energy. So Harry and Sid flew over there, and as they landed, Aurelian came strolling out from behind a waterfall, and now they are planning to go down into the metal and close the rift.
You missed the best part. Aurelian knows blue magic.
Aurelian does know blue magic.
Oh well, now
that was so out of pocket.
You like that?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I just Jake it somewhere.
Okay, so the different colors of magic.
If you remember,
Everyone's
He's
grateful.
to the blue man group. The
The guest that we had for the couple
I like
sessions,
that a lot.
his the vomiting of fish were intact.
Was blue magic?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
blue magic, which is basically animal, inspired by monsters.
he learns it from monsters.
It's really just stomp with extra steps.
Yeah.
Makes sense. See, so why didn't you say it that way?
Wow.
That's why he purposely took the behemoth attack. The
Yeah,
cataclysm.
yeah. So that was the whole
dozens of
impetus
us.
behind the behemoth assault was so that Azuro could learn that spell.
What? In front of me?
I'm sorry.
It's a step up. It's
When
an
it's in
improvement.
front of
My
me.
parents.
Your jealousy isn't cute.
I beg to differ.
That's all
I'm
your
always
natural.
cute.
I love that we're fighting.
I love that they're fighting.
Legitimately, Melinda needs to play with us someday. She would be so good at
I think
this.
you would. I think you'd enjoy it. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
I
I
was.
play magic, that's enough.
Yeah, good for you. I heard you
This
play
is
magic.
easier than magic, to be fair.
That is true.
It's pretty geeky.
Oh Jesus! Stop that.
also
I can't
What's
take
up,
you
Al?
serious when you say that.
It's a very high bar,
I never thought I was
though.
gonna play D&D. He made me play once. I was hooked. I'm like, dude, this game is awesome.
Christmas to
How did I never play this? It was like past my geek level.
Past my.
Until you play. And then you're like, oh, this is fun.
Anyway.
Half played it.
Yeah, my
played-
first time playing.
You
was
played
with
once,
Daniel.
yeah, that's right.
And we're drinking wine the whole time. Yeah, anyway. What was I saying? Oh, sorry. So,
Then Melinda should join
Okay.
us.
what was that?
Blue magic.
Blue magic, yes. Aurelian learned blue magic when he was in Tyrol.
Keep going. Sorry.
Tyrol, also known as the New World, is where blue magic originates. That's where Azuro was.
We all knew that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm explaining.
We all have the expansion.
No, I'm just saying, we all knew that because.
Not until June.
See the trailer.
It looks good. Anyway, oh, so he cast a flight spell. So it's a limited duration area effect flight spell that he learned from a banshee monster. And currently, you are soaring alongside a winding path down a slope towards. It looks like a stone enclosure, kind of like an amphitheater built into the side of a mountain.
Yeah, you're on an open path to your destiny, man. Go for it.
Yeah. When you get down there, you're able to touch down, and again, there are.
One brain cell right now. This is why you can't have me joy.
You touch down, and it's not a moment too soon because the flight spell wears off about a minute later or so, roughly around there. Behind you, up the path, you see Void Scent still wandering about, some of them congregating with each other. They look like various things. Some of them look like shadows that are just reaching out of the ground and they make weird shapes. Others look like eyeballs that are floating around, commonly known as Arimon, similar to Beholders.
That evolves into Garurumon, right?
That's the one. Yeah.
So sorry,
I
guys.
love all of you.
My ADHD kicks in big when I'm in
Which
person.
Digimon was
I like it.
Garurumon?
There's the wolf.
Wasn't he the big wolf? I think
Yeah.
he was the big wolf.
Yeah, and
Why
then
do you-
Numamon is the.
Who's
Fun fact.
the T-Rex one?
Garurumon?
Yeah, it's the wolf.
We just said
Go ahead.
Garurumon.
Fun fact, at my bar mitzvah, the magician that performed was the voice of Tai from Digimon. I'm
Oh, yeah?
not even kidding.
That's fucking dope.
so random. That's awesome.
I wish I turned 13.
And I fucking hated Digimon. I liked Pokemon back then, but I didn't.
See, that's how little they pay voice actors. It
Greymon.
sucks.
That's how you know you're an
Greymon.
adult.
Bro, no.
Gray Maw.
Not even.
It wasn't until like 5 or 6 years ago that they got residuals.
I know, dude. It's crazy.
Day before he would have told him.
That's insane.
Yeah, it used to be just a passion for them.
No, legitimately, I was walking around. I'm like, I need to be mature about this.
Like Mercer and
That's
Critical
exactly what I-
what about
making
Yu-Gi-Oh?
pennies.
That's wild.
I play this card in attack decision. I don't know. The heart of the cards. All right.
He's just cheating.
So Aurelian turns to you and to Harry, and Harry's like, just as I thought. This is the place. Well spotted, Harry.
Best detective.
By the way, you guys need to. I've had so much fun role playing as Harry.
It's been perfect for the Harry impression.
Well spotted, Harry. Sid, you ready to do this?
Yeah, but what? Have you seen anything here? Or you're...
You can't feel it?
I mean, again, your experience and my experience were very different as kids.
And yet we shared the same body for a little while, so I know what you can do. Just close your eyes and focus and tell me, do you feel any void magic nearby?
I mean, up there's a ton of it, and
You do. If you do close your eyes, you can see a swirling maelstrom like a black hole, pretty much directly in front of you in this enclosure.
that's unsettling. Yes, I can.
I knew it. Look, I remembered some stuff from when we were a kid. We can close that.
Okay.
Power friendship banana.
And do we have to worry about anything coming through while we're
Of
doing
course.
that? Oh, great. Yeah, of course.
Look, we need to not fuck this up because we were trained to open these further, and we need to do the opposite. That is why they were focusing all that magic on us, all the teaching on us.
Fucking
It was
sketch.
for this purpose. Does that ring a bell to you at all?
Well, I remember learning that we were supposed to defend against this until the day that they summoned something that killed you.
Wait, sorry, guys, timing wise, when this is occurring?
This is like
2 weeks.
So 2 weeks before the big
Yes.
explosion.
Yeah, correct.
Kevin assumes Bob struck down from heaven, so that's the
Accurate.
most logical thing.
That was a magic 8d20.
I wish. You told me how to play the game.
Where's my?
That didn't hit.
Oh, it's in there. The one that you got me. Okay.
But I all right. What do you need me to do?
Well, when we get in there, we kill anything that's untoward,
Of course.
and then the scary part. You need to put your hand inside of it.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'll do it too, and Harry can watch our back. But
Just put your hand in Fenrir's mouth.
Might be a little
right there.
moist.
Go on, Tyr. Do it.
Moist.
All right. Let's not waste time then.
Yeah, the other ear's wet from Fen. Oh.
Yeah.
from licking his ear,
Yeah.
Just going to town.
Oh.
welcome to my life. Because they'll do that on my bed, and then Bob will rub his face on the bed, and then I'll climb into bed, and it'll be wet. I'm like,
The word's moist.
thank you, moist. Yes. All right. So. All right, you ready?
Let's go.
Okay, deep breaths. Let's sneak in, okay? All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And Aurelian just peeks around the corner. Do you look with him?
Yeah.
Okay, it's crawling with void scent. Like, there's a wall of void scent in here. And right behind them, you see this swirling, pulsating, elongating, and collapsing, like, black hole of energy. And it's directly behind them. And they're kind of like milling about it as if they are worshiping it.
Oh.
Ruh-roh. They are What languages do you speak?
I speak.
Yeah, thank you. I love you.
Common, Elizin, and Abyssal.
Oh, yeah,
speak what
there
now?
you go.
Okay, you recognize what they're saying then.
Missile.
Because it's Zelazin.
You've activated his trap card.
Yes. No, it's Celestial actually.
Celestial? These are the good guys? What are you doing?
They're just goth.
So you do notice that all of the Void Scent have whatever eye appendages that they have looking at the black hole rather than looking at you. So you're not sure if they've noticed you yet. But Harry is stepping out and he's drawn his crossbow and he's just like getting ready to shoot one of them. And he's like looking at you and looking at Aurelia and says, "Which one should I shoot first?"
Classic cop behavior.
What are they saying?
He yells out,
Gets
his
his
crack
got a
on,
gun.
sprinkle it on.
He turns off his scrying orb.
He throws some drugs on them. They got drugs!
Exactly. That's what we're saying. He's sprinkling some crack on him, turns off his scrying orb, like, now I'm ready.
Well, they snuck in here and hung pictures of their family.
Wow. What are they saying that I understand?
Problematic.
They are praying to the cloud of darkness to come into this world and devour it.
Not sus at all.
Gonna have to disagree with that.
Here's the thing. We don't know until we try.
True.
True. Can't judge others. It's fair.
So Aurelian, I assume that you can understand that too, and you remember the whole cloud of darkness thing we heard about?
Keep your voice down, but yes. Harry, don't shoot them yet.
You got anything good for this?
I got some spells.
All right.
Coming from
All
a
right.
blue mage, that's such an ominous sentence.
Start spitting fish
So,
out.
for the sake of brevity, we're not going to do a full combat here. But I will have you roll.
JJK.
Let's just roll a d20. Like, what the fuck? Did you just look up Void Set? Because that is a raid boss.
Oh, that was a
Which
Void
one?
Walker. That's the Void
No,
Walker.
that's a raid boss from Shadowbringers.
Did you say that?
I just remember Ghetto when he has
Yes.
a little like
I was trying to
machine
make
gun
them
fish.
scared, you know? Like, get them into it.
Bro, this
That's not
season
the one.
hurts so bad.
I'm only caught up on the dub. I haven't seen.
Is this
quite
them? This is them,
everything,
right?
But I've had some
That's one
things
of them.
spoiled.
I mean, Void Scent is kind of like a large category.
Where's the dub right now?
Ariman.
Fremont.
Right with Nabura.
That's not really far off from the noise they make.
Oh no.
What show?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
It's so fucking
I
good.
need to watch it.
It hurts my
Season 1 was amazing. Season 2 took it to another level.
All right, I'm gonna watch it. Leave me alone.
What's up? Watch it right now.
All right. So, go ahead 5 times. Just roll a d20. I'll roll for Aurelian and Harry.
I'll roll for Harry.
Okay, roll for Harry.
5 times d20?
Yeah.
Just to add up the total score?
No, just tell me how many that you get are 11 or higher.
Harry, my man!
Do you want to know about that one?
Oh!
One.
Nat one.
Hey! All right.
No nat ones.
All
I will
right.
not let you know that one.
How many nat ones were there?
One.
Just one, but
Did you get anything over 11?
Two. Rolled twice over 11.
good job, Harry.
Well, Aurelian got 4 over 11.
Did Harry?
I got 4 out of 11, 4 out of 5 also.
I don't know, maybe his stats that could have helped it.
So what was the total?
4 out
You
of
had
5.
I had 4 out of 5. Harry had
2
2
out
out
of
of 5. Okay, you got more than half of successes, which means you guys just go to town on them. What spells would you use to blow up these Void Set? You guys are going to be battling for the next several minutes or so.
Let's see. Well, I have Misery that I would use a lot. I have Banish, which is not Banishment. It's just a really hefty, light, radiant damage spell. Probably about those, honestly. Those and yeah, spiritual weapon.
Okay, cool. Harry's just like dual wielding hand crossbows and shooting at them. He's casting some of his bard magic a little bit. Then you see Aurelian, and Aurelian's just like jumping up in the air, and then you see him like shoot. He calls it glass dance. He just shoots shards of ice at several of them repeatedly. Then you see him do an ability where it drops down like a column of wind, and there's these green bird feathers just swirling around inside of it, following it up with like this gigantic meteor of fire that he just throws down at them. I say gigantic, it's not that big. It's more like a beach ball size.
So it's much smaller than the Behemoth.
Oh, much smaller than Behemoth. Yeah, it's not like that. But over the next several minutes, you guys managed to wipe out all of the Void Scent that were there. And you don't really take too many wounds in the process.
Harry's trying to be Christian Bale from Equilibrium.
Yes, he's got a crossbow. Yeah. Okay, so with that, the void scent just start evaporating, and you see their essence flowing into that black hole that is pulsating in front of you. What do you do next?
It's just about the time we got to put our hands in.
Just stick
Yes.
it in.
Now, when you put it in, just focus. Focus on closing it.
I'm a grown up. I'm a grown up.
Okay.
No, you're not.
No.
I love having everybody here. Legitimately, I mean that. I love having everybody.
I'm sorry. I thought there was going to be a butt.
There's no but. There's no but. I fucking
There is a
love
butt.
this.
There's a pulsating hole. Come on.
Thank you.
Oh!
No, it's legitimately, I love this. This is great.
Wait, the pulsating hole's a butt?
I need to go to the doctor.
Oh my.
As I reach for
Bring
it,
it in.
on my skin, the same crystalline thing that happened when I had it encased, kind of happens again. Only it's thinner and just kind of, and not really around it.
Sure. Okay. So Aurelian kind of gives you the silent 3, 2, 1, and at the same time, you two shove your hand inside of it. Don't, guys, don't. Literally, as soon as your hand goes in it, you feel as if your skin is being pulled off of your body. However, that goes away just as quickly as it starts, and suddenly you just find yourself, you're swimming in a black void. You feel like you're not actually inside of it, but you feel as if your mind is. What do you do?
Cry.
I look around to see if I can see anything other than me.
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Uh, 19.
Okay. You do see something. You see a pair of amethyst-colored eyes darting around in the darkness.
I send 3 bolts of misery at it.
Nothing happens.
Ooh. What color were Millie's eyes?
Pink.
Aurelian, you seeing this?
You don't see Aurelian.
Oh no.
Excellent.
Oh my god, has Sid been
To be fair, that's what he's used to for the past
Sid's
like
stuck in
how
there
many
and
years.
Aurelian's coming back.
Hell yeah.
Am I standing on solid ground?
You don't feel like you're floating. Do you remember what Aurelian told you?
To focus on closing.
Is that what you're doing?
That's what I'm doing at this point, yeah.
Okay. You feel this very strong urge to spread it, to make it bigger. Stop it! You want to make the opening larger.
Don't stop. Keep going.
Like maybe like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I think he needs more moisturizer.
Okay. But you fight that, and instead you focus on closing the hole.
I'm gonna fight that urge, Buzz.
So you're spreading it but closing the hole.
You actually feel as if you could sense the space in here getting smaller, and you are being pulled out of it as you're closing this hole. You suddenly see the void is like shrinking down, shrinking, and like there's white or like gray noise on the outside of it as you're shrinking it down. But eventually, as it gets down to about the size of the marble, you just hear in your head, "You will let me out, Alcido, as soon as I offer you what you need." And then, just as soon as that voice comes into your head, the rest of it closes, and you feel yourself being pulled back out of it. And Aurelian's like slapping you as you come to. He's like, "Why were you in there so long?"
I don't know. I didn't do this before. I don't know what the optimal length of time would be.
Yeah, you've been standing there stone still with your eyes, like the pupils of your eyes missing for the last 5 minutes.
Well, I mean...
Your jaw hurts right now, by the way.
Something was in there, and it's closed now, I think.
Yeah, I felt it too. The cloud of darkness. Did that remind you of anything?
I know that the cloud of darkness is what they were saying is behind the thing in my room.
Yeah, that's exactly where I felt that before.
So, is the cloud of darkness sealed in the manor?
I don't know, but we should investigate this further.
Yeah,
In the meantime, go ahead.
Ishgard's a bit troubled at the moment. Getting in there might be a trouble.
There's other places I can look and more voids that I can seal.
Yeah.
Why don't you go back to your family? I'll let you know if I need you.
Yeah. Like I said, consider this an early name day gift. Don't expect anything.
You never give me anything anyway.
Give you a body, Jesus.
It's good to see you, Sid. Harry, keep being you. Ah, who else would I be? If I'm not me, I'm no one.
Yeah, man. He gets it.
True.
All right, be careful.
Definitely
Me?
a hairy situation.
Yeah, you.
I want a book of Harry's wisdom that I can read on the toilet.
Yes. I want Adam to write
It'd
that.
be like you'd have the Far Side Gallery comics, and every other page is a Harry tidbit.
I like it.
Every other page is
With that, Aurelian actually casts teleport, but doesn't tell you where he's going.
Yeah.
But for a nominal fee, you can follow him if you've unlocked the Aetherite.
No, you have to know which Aetherite.
Yes, coward.
Anyway.
Is the path clear going back?
No, there's still void sent there.
Excellent.
Closing it didn't get rid of them.
What a dick.
All right, Harry. I don't think it'd be a smart idea to try to take them all out right now, but you might want to step up the defenses at Dawn Throne for a bit.
Right. How do we get back to our Falcons? He kind of just left us high and dry here.
He did.
I have this pass without a trace powder that we can use. That should help.
All right.
All right.
Wait, Harry's
Let's
white
go,
power?
Apprentice Gumshoe.
No.
We really gotta get some gum on your shoes, and then with that we'll fade back. All right. Did anyone else have anything from their side stories that they wanted to resolve tonight? That hasn't already.
No, but just know that since Deej and Kevin had a talk, Kevin has Kevin has
So
purposely
stupid.
been kind of
How dare
avoiding interacting with her. Not like he won't. Like if he's at breakfast, he won't just get up and leave. But
Things get awkward between you two? I gotta read the story.
you gotta
Damn
read the
it.
story.
Kevin's an avoid scent.
That was my joke. Thank you.
I didn't hear it.
You didn't read it either, apparently.
I didn't read it.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta read the side stories. They ended up real good.
I started a couple of them, but didn't get through all of them.
Okay, so we're now at Ophiatora's castle in Seaside, or whatever you decide to name the town. I still like Seaside, but it sounds like you're getting ready to plan your assault on Ishgard. And AO has been contacting you and providing information.
Not all of Ishgard. Just one.
No, we're taking
Most
the
of it.
we're taking the country.
It's only the 1% of Ishgard.
Occupy Ishgard.
Which one's Musk? I want to kill him.
Me too.
I feel like Musk would have to be a rival for Sid Garland.
I think Musk would be from Alamigo. Alamigo is kind of the South Africa allegory, to be honest. So,
They have apartheid?
They did.
Oh no.
One of the expansions is like heavy into like horrors of war and apartheid and slavery shit.
Foreign occupation.
That was the last one you played, but I don't think you played through the whole thing, right? Storm.
Yeah, I didn't quite finish it.
Someday.
Yeah.
Who's
But
Bezos then?
Yeah, drop 5 little tokens.
Oh, it's right.
He has to have just gotten divorced.
What happened?
Who's Bezos then?
It's the guy who runs the Moogle now.
yeah.
So Bezos is King Moogle Mog the 14th?
Oh God.
I think that explosion we saw was just him going into space.
Oh, that's right.
And we'll rejoice.
So
Leave him there.
Bezos just spins.
No, they were shooting a Tesla up there.
Jesus Christ. Even worse.
No, it was a penis-shaped rocket that just went straight up.
All rockets are penis shaped. This guy.
Blue Origin's rocket is more penis-shaped than the others, though. Have you seen it?
And definitely, they made it. Seemed like they made it.
It's a little bit more girthy, yeah.
Okay.
What if
Why do you let me talk?
What if they all just go in a submarine?
Let's go to Crush Death. Let's go. Have you seen the thing that's the guy throwing the controller at a wall, and it's just in that
It
submarine?
cracks,
It cracks the
yeah.
submarine.
What? No, I haven't seen that.
There's somebody rage
But
kids
yeah,
throwing
yeah.
a controller and it's in that submarine.
Because that submarine was controlled by a controller.
Yeah.
It was like a Mad Cat, so I'm
Yeah,
not
yes.
even like.
Yeah, it was,
Not even Xbox brand.
it was like
I had one of those at one
a
point.
12-year-old Logitech off-brand.
The one you would pass to your friend that
Yeah,
came up.
correct.
You're like, yeah, you can play player too.
Yeah.
The submarine kept going left.
It's just the drift on my
Stick drift,
controller.
stick drift. Yeah. Okay, so what's the plan? What's everyone doing? Because AO would have been filling you in on
Yeah,
what,
Sid's got
what
the
they
full
did,
scoop to relay via Aetherite.
But them?
I would not have communicated via link pearl just in case there's any risk of eavesdropping, so I would have just strictly dreamed it to Sid to then communicate it to the rest.
Yeah, because you got to worry about those guys with the dialing into your...
The CIA?
Yeah. No, they're overthrowing other countries.
Oh, you're right. What the fuck? It happened again.
Hang on by a thread. And then
Same,
you say,
buddy.
Then you say, oh, it's a wire. And I'm
It's a
like,
wire.
Yeah.
It's a wire.
We learned this lesson.
So
from
yeah,
last
so
time.
Mike, basically, Sid would be informed by AO on the night of the 11th night that on the 12th night at midnight have everyone waiting by the Aetherite and have one of the tree spirits be there
Just leave
for
it, John.
transportation. Because that way AO can, within a
John,
span
just
of
leave it.
12 seconds,
Yeah.
get to you guys and then get everybody there to the roof of the manor.
I will communicate that through one of the I'm sure contacts with the hag at some point.
Well, if there's 12 drummers drumming right there.
Guys, can I have one, please?
That cheese is so good. Yeah, and AO specifically does not have their link pearls in, so if Sid does relay the information, AO won't hear it.
There's no drummers.
Drummers?
There's Kevin just on the roof.
Yeah, and the 12th night is supposed to be 12 drummers drumming.
God damn it.
It's the Blue Man Group going.
Why did he give so many birds to her?
So many birds. All the birds.
So many birds.
Why do they need all those birds?
It's gotta be annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
One bird as a gift is too many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't have.
Just give me the fucking pear tree. I don't need the partridge. Gold rings. Keep with that.
If AO
Where's
was,
that energy?
If AO was pettier, they would just awaken a flock of pigeons to just routinely fly over and shit all over Zamel's castle.
That's fucked up, man. It's a war crime.
Okay, so, Sid, god damn it, Sid, do you relay everything to the group? Sorry.
I do during one of the contacts with the hag throughout the
Every
time,
you
I'm
say
sure.
that.
Yeah.
I think of Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, I can't think about not a hag every time I hear it.
Yeah,
Baldur's Gate 3 so good.
it really is.
They should have won Game of the Year.
I know. What'd you say?
Yes, it did not. No.
But it should have.
It won like 18 Game of the Year awards. Why are you giving me the side-eye, Bob? I saw that.
He's like, it wasn't my game of the year.
Maybe he's
He's more
Spider-Man
of a
2
Call of
fan.
Duty guy.
Yeah.
He's Mario Maker. It's weird. Didn't come out this year. Why is he so...
Mario Maker.
Is that a 20? No, it's a 4. A 2 and a 4. Good job.
That's a 24.
I really enjoy these small things.
I do too.
All right, so what's the plan? What are you guys doing? How's this working out? You tell me.
We missed all of Sid's calls.
What time would Sid be communicating with everyone?
You told him the night of, or the
Yeah,
night before?
like midnight, the night of, everyone needs to be at the Aetherite waiting with one of the trees.
How
So
what night was this communicated?
Sid would have been aware of that for days.
Okay, so yeah, he would have done it sometime when Deus or Kevin called him on the hag.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot I was calling you.
You're talking about your
Kevin has-
professionals.
Shit, I'll have to roleplay that with you at some point.
He's like, no, thank you.
Can we say I've been making refreshing goo in the?
I'm sorry.
This is my turn to double take. Yes, we can.
Is that a thing in the game?
I've just been sitting here making refreshing goo.
I mean, it's just happy moments for Soul in this room.
Yeah,
Making
Good for him.
special goo.
Is he saving it? Is he putting it in jars? What's
You don't
happening?
know what it is?
No! Why would I know what special goo is?
He shoots it.
One of the special items we got when we beat the Behemoth
Super
was
special.
like a gun where you mix up the Potos and Greater Healing Potions and make special goo that I can fire at people. In combat.
Okay,
And
it's a
it
goo
heals them.
gun. Got it.
So yeah,
Those were...
I fire my goo all over you and you get
Jar Jar
heals.
Binks was a goo gun, right?
Yes, he was.
God damn it.
And a Sith.
He's torpedoing.
I'm just gonna go sit in my corner.
I'm just gonna sit in my corner.
Dude, I'm out here.
Kevin used to go sit on your bed. Why is this sheet so starchy?
Starchy.
A special goo.
Why does it smell like Potos in here?
I assumed he'd come to me to get Potos.
Just because you're a Papoto farmer doesn't mean you always have them on your person.
Doesn't mean not, though, either.
I do always have them on my person.
He learned to grow them out of his skin.
They're kind of rotting right now because they're all from the flip side.
Oh, I hate the imagery that gave me.
Don't forget, they can just kind of continue to grow.
Biggest pores,
I just put them in water. I know how to grow Potos.
Alex is like,
like
I need
popping
more
a
alcohol
pimple.
for this.
Huh?
To get him out, it's like popping a pimple.
No. Stop it.
Surely you're wrong. Surely.
Oh, no.
Okay. You guys tell me what you're doing.
Yes. So we're gonna be at the appointed time.
Yeah, if it goes that I'm going, I'm gonna not only
Why would you
leave
not be going?
You're going.
because of diplomatic reasons that you previously have.
I want to talk to the Shogun.
If nobody's alive
You're
to
not
notice,
granted access.
We're code.
No, I know. I'm waiting. I talked to him at breakfast.
All of us.
I'm the assistant.
Or Jenny.
Shogun.
Not the Shogun. Sorry.
Hancock?
If that would
The
make
four
Kenji
samurai
not
we
go,
have.
I would let him borrow
Oh.
my.
So you got a
disguise.
Zumi, you got a Samu,
Oh, right.
you have.
Yeah, dinner. Okay.
Yeah, he would definitely full on disguise himself to come on this, and
Or
he'd probably
just-
end up having to leave.
So can we
Phoenix
just
Fireblade
roleplay
since
that
I
before
recognize
about
Just kill everyone, and then there's no witnesses to
So
report you.
how's the training going with the troops? We get the troops ready?
Yeah, you got the truth.
Yeah.
Oh shit! There was one other thing before we gotta do that.
Go ahead.
Sol and Tavi, we're gonna go find the Garleans.
Oh, yeah, we didn't do that, huh?
soldiers.
Go ahead.
So,
Oh, we didn't do that.
right.
I just want to roleplay. I'll just go back to being quiet.
We finished getting the
love
ravens
this session.
and the
So much fun.
bird
Yeah, so you
man.
used the
10 of
ravens, and
Yep.
you found there were some points on the map that were pointed out to you by Simon. And you go to the cities. Now, I'm gonna have both of you make a series of investigation checks. Go ahead and make 3.
I'm pretty sure they're both real good at that.
Investigation.
Serious
Not
investigation.
investigation. Perception. I did it.
This is investigation because you're looking for specific people.
It's always good at
Literally
investigation.
investigating.
Good boy.
Good boy, Fenrir. Good boy.
I think he mostly
How
made
many
it.
are we? I can't
Good
remember.
boy. Good boy.
I'll get it later.
Yeah, where's the treat?
Soul's a bard. He's just good at skills.
Good boy, Fenrir.
Okay. Po
14,
toes.
1, and 19.
Wait.
22, 16, and 25.
You no problem. You guys managed to track down some of the former conscripts by their description to various people about. You can put it on the counter. But you give a description of some of them, or you ask around about those who had formerly worked as mercenaries, who previously were conscripts in the Garlean army.
Have you seen this guy with hair like this? Yes, that's Ramona Flowers.
Yeah, exactly. One of them is named Ramona
I have one
Flowers.
already.
I will take a couple.
Oh yeah, give me one of them chocolate chippies, baby.
I'm sorry,
No,
they came
only
with oatmeal.
only oatmeal for
oatmeal
you.
raisin gross.
Oh, that's my favorite.
I was
Ew,
hit me up with them
what's wrong
oatmeal
with you?
cookies.
Yeah, look at which one's most popular.
I lost respect for all of
Shatter
them.
your perception.
You got to read the room, John.
Chocolate, not you. You're fine.
Babe, I thought you
You
lost
should be
respect.
happy.
I was
You should be
like,
happy, John. Just means that
Cassette,
there's
we're gonna get to you
more
in just a
others
second for what you just asked. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for spoiling the whole thing.
Excellent.
So, you guys look around and you're directed to an old soldiers bar. Basically, it's like the VA where the old soldiers will go to drink. Not the actual VA, but a VA bar, right?
Are they showing off their coins from different conflicts?
Yeah.
It's more or less
The diamonds.
The new one.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! You were in that.
None of them are wearing their outfits or anything. Most of them have kind of settled down at this point to try to have a family.
Idiots.
Right?
In this economy?
Hey, the economy's on the up in our area.
That's true. Eventually, you are directed to that bar, and when you come in, you see people holding themselves. They don't look like Garleans. None of these are Garleans. They're all natives to this region. But you see the way that they're sitting, the way that their shoulders are. It very much reminds you of being in a mess hall with other soldiers. They look like well-trained conscripts who, at their age, they've now graduated out of the army. What do you do?
How many people are in there?
There's, I would say, at least 60 people in here, and you would guess that more than 75% of them were conscripts at some point.
It's like 45 people, dude.
So I'm gonna go to the bar
Good man.
and ask how much a drink.
Was it? I was guessing.
Soldier?
I'm too dumb to figure it out myself.
Soldier?
Yep.
One cup.
Shoulder?
I like this place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull out enough money to buy the entire bar around.
Okay.
Just buy the entire bar.
Yeah. It's not a rich village, so.
He's 11
so
copper, dude. You're broke.
all conversation stops as soon as they hear you say that, because it's like people are having conversations, but it's like the kind of conversations where they're actually listening to what's going on elsewhere, also. And everybody just like in waves, conversation dies down in this bar as soon as you say that, and then at
Does the record screech?
No. No, the bards stop playing.
They screech for some reason.
One of the loot strings just
No, they actually
snaps.
they actually do have a Garlean music box in here that was playing, so we'll just say that. But it doesn't record scratch. It just keeps playing.
The DJ did it.
Like all in unison, you just do, yeah! Everybody cheers for you, and you have people coming up like clapping you on the back, like, thanks, soldier. What unit were you in? And they're like looking at you and they're like, I feel like I should salute you.
Him too.
And both of them just kind of immediately like this.
Salute right back.
What unit? What legion?
Formerly the 8th.
The 8th. Both of you.
No, just
Show the tattoo, right?
Mm-hmm.
He pulls down his, and it shows 12th Legion.
Suckers. That was the lame legion.
Which was
how long ago did you leave the 12th?
Huh?
How long ago did you leave the 12th?
6 years now. Everybody here is from mostly different units. We've been all over, but
The 12th was the one that attacked.
that was the 14th.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
The 12th
The 12th was
Xenos.
Xenos. Yeah.
They were
So
aliens?
6 years ago, is that pre-Xenos or is that was Xenos also?
Xenos has been in charge of that for a while. He's been in charge since he was 18. So.
A little young to give him.
He kind of earned his place. Yeah, nepotism, but he also could back it up. So it's like I hated Xenos for the longest time, and then 2 expansions made me love him. See, like the first expansion, I fucking hated his character, and then 2 expansions later, I'm like, I love this character.
Nice.
That's true. Battle Happy Man.
Yeah, he's combat sexual, is what we say. Okay, so they're just a little quieter, but most of the people are grabbing their drinks as the bartender's like very quickly pouring shots, right? And people are just walking up and grabbing them, saying thank you, and there's a lot of them salute you. Some of them just say hey thanks. It's like very clear that they're not in the army anymore, right? That kind of thing. Some of them are set in their ways. But and those are the ones that will salute. It's like they can tell that you are officers, without you having any kind of uniform on.
Soldiers, what are you guys all doing with yourselves right now?
It depends which one of us you ask. I just found myself a new wife. She's a looker. Yeah, an ugly one. Shut the fuck up.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Kid's on the way.
And you have a way to support that child?
That was a bar scene from Inglourious Bastards.
No, it's not that.
3.
Dry glasses.
No, it's not that.
Little Max.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Mind if I go out speaking to kings? By all means, Captain. Yes. Sorry. So it's all of them have like kind of a different story. And you ask, can you support yourself? Living off some wages from when I worked as a mercenary, but get by on the farm now. It's a modest life. Most of the guys here are in the same boat.
Well, we're looking for soldiers, conscripts. We come from Ophiatoros Castle.
Not sure you're gonna find what you're looking for here, friends.
And what?
Oh,
is that?
most of us were there, but if you're looking for us to come back, not really our scene anymore. Wait a second.
Understandable.
Wait a second. I knew I recognized you. You're the one that came to the castle and you took out Yomatsu.
Yeah. So aren't you glad you didn't stick around?
Yeah, I'm glad, but why are you here now?
Because we need conscripts, like I said. However, we have people who can train you guys to make.
We're not conscripts anymore. We're not in the army. Mercenaries, perhaps.
Fair. We'll take mercenaries too.
We have coin to pay. I know you're saying you have a modest life here, but if you're looking for something more than modest, I think we would be able to help you out.
I mean this with all due respect, sirs. But unless it's a hefty sum, most of us are not going to pick up and leave the lives that we've built. Give them land.
Shit, would we have like talk to the rest of the group about like what we could offer them at all?
I would imagine we will before we left, since we know that we're.
You're a bard.
hiring.
Flying by the seat of your pants is in the job description.
You want to sleep with me? Would that make it better?
Got this pulsating black hole.
Oh, Jesus. No.
You could get lost in there
feel
for
the
5
urge
minutes.
to spread it.
No.
Alright.
Right, I guess I
So
won't
what
do
would
that.
we have agreed that we could offer them?
There's probably land in the town that if they wanted to have a farming life after.
And Ale can build them a house.
There you go.
All right, we'll relay that.
Can I know
3D
you.
You're going to
printed.
give them town. You're going to give them land in the town.
Give them modest properties in the
And you're
town.
going to build them houses.
Yeah, I can build houses for
An
you.
acre and a house.
Is there any pay associated with this?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we would pay like regular mercenaries in addition to the land.
Roll persuasion, one of you. Or both. One of you could roll with advantage.
Thank you.
I'll
Do
do
the
it.
bard.
No, I'm doing the not bard.
I'm good for intimidation, persuasion.
Catching up on the time
Same.
skip activities has been really fun.
I can scare the shit out of them, but I don't know if I can make them come.
24 for both.
Bard, baby! You didn't roll that good, did you? You just have absurd modifiers.
I rolled 2 17s.
Oh,
I
okay,
can
you
talk-
did roll good.
I'll talk with the wife, and I'll get the word out to some of the others in the neighboring towns. I can't guarantee you that you'll get anywhere near the number that you saw before, but I'll see what I can do.
You got
We're not here to force anybody,
Oh, I got that. You
but
don't
we're
seem like
offering
the
a
type.
good life.
And any ex-Scarlet Army veterans that we can add would do a lot to the army. I know, even if it isn't all of you, just some of you would make a big difference.
And like I said, we have people who will increase your capabilities through training.
Give me a night. I'll meet you back here tomorrow.
Done.
Okay. Let's see.
Could we say that are there any other like army bars around, or is that like the one?
In this particular town, that's the one.
It's a
Like,
one-horse town, and you found the one bar in the
He
one
said
horse
he'd
town.
spread the word, though.
Yeah, he did say there's
Okay,
neighboring.
I was gonna say if we
It's that scene in Braveheart where they're whispering and they go up in the Highlands. Kind of army comes.
And then by the time they get up to the Highlands, they want to get like a bunch of frogs or something.
The next day comes by, and in the morning, 10 of them show up. Well, I managed to convince these guys. Oh, and them. There's 200 willing people.
Damn!
We're bringing numbers,
I rolled
son.
pretty high.
Damn!
You rolled pretty high.
Wow.
It's cool.
Okay. Yeah, we'll send word to our castle.
I told them that you'd be able to give all of them land and houses and fair mercenary pay.
How much land do we have?
We have insane amounts of land, as
Yeah.
far as I'm aware.
Yeah, but we don't have
And
houses.
then we got the
You have a
Tiger
castle.
land.
You have a castle, and all of the lands within like 20 malls are yours.
Damn, we're
Yeah.
rich, bitch.
Yeah, so there was something we established last
Job
week.
title is.
No,
have
we
any
don't
temporary
touch
places?
certain parts of the forest for the commie.
barracks
But other than
and
that,
Yeah, but I can
Yeah,
make
and
a
we'll
single
build
story
barracks and shit.
and they
20
told
by
you about
20
our
building.
logging practices that we have in
and I
mind,
can
right?
make
Yes, which is
9
super
of
cool.
those a
I had
day,
it-
or
Jesus!
That's very cool.
or make a 20 by 20 and then another 20 by
So,
20 on
yeah,
top
I
of it.
think we'll say, yeah, we have temporary residency.
Let's
in
just stop being
barracks,
adventurers and
then
open up an
once
inn.
we have
Like,
your individual
open up
homes,
a real estate
Contracting.
business.
then our word is.
I just
It
want
only
you to
works because
know
there's not a lot of
this
earthquakes.
town's gonna
'cause
become a
purely
ghost town.
concrete buildings and earthquakes don't mix.
Almost all of us are coming with you.
How close is that town to our property line?
It's not. It's technically not within your boundaries.
Great.
Well, everybody's welcome.
I-
Even the
No,
vendors.
he's just saying most of us are coming.
Okay,
so,
I just wanna
so
make
this
sure.
place is gonna die. Is the kind of thing he's saying. So maybe that's something you have to deal with later.
Not our land.
Not our problem.
That's what I always say.
Wait, so are they technically
They're
contributed to work for us just for
Contracted.
land?
They're not
Contracted.
conscripts. They are contracted.
They're independent
mercenaries.
contractors.
But they're
They don't get
currently
any,
working for us for land,
benefits.
houses.
It's standard mercenary pay,
Which
and then
is-
the
I mean, they can
signing
take the days
bonus
off, we
is
just
an
don't
acre
pay
of land and a house.
Their standard
But they
pay
are-
per
It's not
person is
fair.
2 gold a month
Oh, 2 gold a month? Jeez.
per person.
Oh.
You know how much I just paid for an artisan trainer?
That's a little bit different. That's one person with a very limited skill. You have
We have
multiple
200
soldiers
cannon
with
fodder.
their
This is awesome.
400
But they do
20 a
become
month.
part of our society now,
Yeah.
so they do have to follow the rules of our
Which means they'll
land.
eventually pay taxes.
And tax.
I'm going to be
Right.
building houses for fucking ever.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, this was your choice.
I love it.
Okay, so you
9
return
houses a day?
at the head of a 210 person army. So
Nice.
yeah, you get that the 10
Were
that
those
came
10
before
like
you.
officers?
That's exactly.
I was
what
gonna
it
say.
is.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. You get the impression that they were leaders among the groups at some point. And
This
now
is
they're
good
like-
because now we can merge tactics.
Okay, I'm making
Yeah.
15 houses a day.
Now we have a cohort.
So you guys started doing this right after you got the Falcons and the Chocobo, which was about a week and a half in, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So gives you some time that way. Except AO is not there for 11 days worth of that.
Our town is suddenly so full of life.
Well, we can fly back, but they have to kind of walk back.
I figured. You
Oh, there was
walked
an
in
excessive
there.
amount of housing that I made during that
Right.
first 2 weeks.
I remember that. They can stay in the barracks, but their families.
There's that one that's
It's probably
offset.
one of the flies.
Yeah, the one offsets.
Go back with them.
What would the
Are you
Falcon?
gonna-
What would the Falcons do?
Well, the
Just-
Falcons can
just
fly in
back?
the air, like waiting for you, or they can fly back on the front.
We're not
Okay,
paying for
that's
life
fine.
insurance, right? Like, they die.
That's not a thing. Okay, so with that sorted, and you now have 614 soldiers technically, in addition to yourselves, not including the samurais.
Yeah, because I made 420 20 by 20 buildings.
And our 400 were samurai, not like
Correct.
Ashigaru, straight up samurai.
They were
Sekisugumi, right?
They were
Or
essentially Sekisugumi. They were a standing army that was trained with the
Dude, we have like a legion right now. This is
You have
wild.
4 legions.
Correct.
But yeah, so the initial numbers I calculated were for
No,
like
legions.
purely military
Oh, no,
no,
wait,
barracks.
this is 600.
We have a cohort now.
Cohort,
because
cohort.
Centuria is
One's
100.
100.
And the
And
cohort is
6 are
5.
6 is a cohort.
The Legion.
So we have a
Legions
cohort.
are-
We have a cohort, yeah.
The Legions are 6,000. I think.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Believe
Yeah.
The 10 cohort. Yeah.
I just got my words mixed.
Yeah, it's okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
God,
All right.
we're powerful.
Cassette.
That was quick. 2 weeks. Fuck.
You guys are level 10. Remember that level 10.
We're level 11, aren't we?
Level 11.
I sure hope
Remember,
so.
level 11 is considered approaching demigod status.
Fuck yeah.
That's approaching demigod status.
It's
Right.
definitely folk hero.
What is 15
You're
demigod?
more than folk heroes at this point. You are legends.
We've
in
got
your
2
area.
level 12s.
Especially with
Oh yeah.
Tavi.
Well, the fact that the 2 officers went, that's why you got so many. If it was anyone else that went, you either would have gotten nobody or a lot less.
Who has the deck of many things right now? I'm just curious.
It's gone. Right?
Do
we have
say
it?
it was gone?
No, someone had it. They have it still.
Didn't EO have
I
it?
thought Kevin had it for some reason.
I
don't know
never drew
why.
from it.
I
so-
never drew from it either, but I feel like there's some mischief about it.
Unlikely. His wisdom's too high.
May just leave it out for the people to play.
Well, he's a gambler.
Yes.
But
Not that.
Tavi found it.
when so many
Right.
cards went missing that were real good, he went, well,
Yeah.
he could read a room.
All right.
I
So,
found it, but I didn't pull it.
Cassette.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you want to try to get in contact with the Stinian.
Is she getting more
Yep.
soldiers?
How are you going to do that?
More soldiers.
Roll for it.
We don't have enough.
Well, what are you going to... You tell me what you're doing.
She's rolling for it.
How
I
are
didn't
you
plan
finding
for
it?
this. No idea. I didn't plan for that. I didn't know I was supposed to, so I'm
Let
just
me
gonna
ask
roll
you.
for it.
Let me ask you. If Cassette was going to look for a Stinian, where would she look?
He would try. She would go to Ishgard as the first. Well, wait. Is this? I'm probably thinking too much about it.
Go ahead.
Since Emmerich is missing still, would Estinian are they like BFFs in this campaign as they are in the game?
More so.
Okay, so because Emmerich is missing, would Estinian stick around in Ishgard, or would he have already left to go find him himself?
Impossible to tell.
Yeah, but we know that he knows because Sid Garland told me about that.
What did he say to you?
He said that Estinian was very upset and that there were some nobles that had been speared
Right.
to death.
That was the implication. Yes.
Yes. So I would have relayed that to Cosette because I also told her about the 4 attempts and the Duranders being hunkered down and hopefully safe.
Right. So you got all that, Cassette?
Yeah, but I'm just wondering, was there any word of Estinian now still looking for the body?
There's been no word of Ishgard since Deus contacted Sid Garland. So you don't know anything else that's happening in Ishgard since that.
Well, then Cassette's not going to know what to do because she's not the brightest bulb.
Did
In
you
the-
bury Emmerich already?
No.
No,
We were-
he's preserved. He's like he
Gentle
thinks Snow White, pretty much, like in a glass casket, I
So let
suppose,
me
but
ask
just preservation.
Cassette was standing vigil over Emmerich for quite some time, I know. I'm assuming that she'd probably visit him more.
Yes.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
His death. What?
He's in the glass case. Cosette just needs to kiss him to bring him back.
10.
10. Okay. As you're walking around Emmerich's body, you realize you don't see anything in particular that jogs your memory, but you realize he's still got all of his things with him.
Right.
What might he have that would connect him to Estinian?
Link.
Penis.
Well, if it's a link pearl, wouldn't have Estinian heard maybe what happened to Emmerich?
Link pearls work through thoughts, not through anything else.
Yeah, he's right. So it would have to be a conscious effort to speak through the link pearl. And if Emmerich didn't have it in at the time, or if he got blindsided, that he would not have been able to tell Estinian.
Right. Would Estinian... Oh, God. Well, Estinian wouldn't still be wearing that stuff. It would have been collected, right?
You mean Emmerich?
Yeah, right, Emmerich.
I don't know. Do you want to look?
I mean, it's a glass case.
You
So
can
she
open up
might
the
be able
glass.
to see. Just
You can open up the glass case.
yeah,
It's not
I thought it was
locked.
kind of like gentle repose.
But
like,
she wouldn't want to do that though, because that's He's like, you don't open up a coffin and go start poking around someone's
Would
body.
she tell anyone about his stuff that she noticed?
Would she what?
Tell anyone about that she noticed he was still wearing a link pearl? Like, you noticed the link pearl.
No, she didn't.
Oh, you noticed he's still wearing a...
She didn't see anything. She just got an idea that maybe he had a way of contacting Estinian.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But, I mean, yeah.
She'd probably go find the people that prepped Emmerich's body for the pseudo burial. She'd go find those people and ask if they had a list of his belongings and if they were still there, so that she could go through that list and see if there is a link pearl.
Wasn't it Sid that did that, or was it someone else?
I think it was just random NPCs.
Okay. Well, yeah. Just for the sake of time, you're able to find them, and they tell you that all of his effects that were not like his livery and his weapons, those were stored like in a separate box nearby to be buried with him or used as deemed necessary.
Okay. So she'd like to request that box to go through and see if she can find what it is that is hopefully there.
Okay, yeah, you're directed back into the room where Estinian is in repose. Or excuse me, Emmerich's is in repose. And there is essentially like, what's the word I'm looking for here?
Safety deposit box?
Well, I was thinking more like a cabinet where it would have been stored. So they open it up, and it's a box like yay big. And they take it out and they put it on the table in front of you. This is not an area that's meant to house bodies necessarily, so they kind of just used whatever was available.
Gotcha.
But within that, you find 3 link pearls. You find a coin purse. If you were to open it up, he had 10 platinum and 15 gold.
Yoink.
She's not going to open that up.
I didn't think so. He also had a few different earrings in there, rings, one of which is signifying the house of Thordan. And that's pretty much all that they had that they wouldn't have buried him with.
Okay. Is there any way to tell between the 3 link pearls which one would most likely have anything to do with Obsidian?
By their design, they are nondescript.
Gonna have to try them all. Hello?
Uh-oh, Americ's secret lover.
Okay. All right, so she's going to try one of the link pearls.
Okay, roll a d4, and if you get a 4, roll again. Otherwise, tell me what you get.
Okay.
Wow, rain's coming down hard.
What?
You look comfy.
Oh, I am. I'm gonna go read outside in the rain.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I got a 1.
You got a 1. Okay. What do you say? We put in the link pearl. What do you say?
Excuse me.
Hey, Triple C, is that you? What are you doing on this line? This is supposed to be for love.
No. You just hear a gruff voice come back. Who is this?
Who are you?
This is the official link pearl of the Temple Knights.
Oh, sorry.
How did you get the link pearl?
Wrong link pearl. Wrong link pearl.
It's like the call center that accidentally got the FBI's number.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Going through a tunnel.
Listed. How did you get it? Yeah.
He quickly takes it out and puts it back down on the table, like as if she's been burnt.
All right, roll a d4 and let me know what number you get.
3.
3. Okay. So, yeah. You put it in. What do you say?
A different one.
Yeah, you're not.
Hello?
I'm assuming you're not using the same one.
Okay. Hello?
You
Anyone?
sound familiar. Where's Emmerich? Did you kill him?
Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Nosy Nose. Who are you?
Estinian Warmblood.
Got him.
In cold blood.
Cassette's so happy she's giving like a silent to the fury. I'm so glad I found you. Well, I didn't not found you. Well, you know what I mean. Estinian, we need your help. Oh gosh, where do I start?
Who is this?
Oh, it's Cassette. Cassette.
I don't know, Cassette.
Cassette, Cocha de Forton.
I do know a Cassette. How did you get Emmerich Link Pearl?
Oh, it's such a long story. Such a sad story. But I'm sure word's gotten round that Emmerich's, well, he's more than just missing, but we have his body. It's perfectly safe. Perfectly safe, just like how we found him, but much cleaner.
Where
but
are you?
Well, hold on. I wanted to try and find you to see if you could help us out, and possibly get revenge on those who hurt Sir Emmerich.
I want to see him.
Okay. We're at.
Okay.
I was right. It's a secret lover.
It's so cute.
232.
Wallaby Way.
Wallaby Way, Sydney, Australia.
So she gives Estinian the address of where she's at.
Just
One
send him a link.
Ophiutorus way.
Send him a link pearl ping.
There you go.
Drop your pin. I will be there soon. I must go through Kugane.
You're gonna say customs.
Oh, you're so close.
Comes out of the
Are you hungry? I can
Yeah,
have
that's right. So we're really new.
sandwiches ready for you.
have a
and
sense-
maybe some tea.
You get the sense that nobody is on the line anymore.
Oh. Hello.
If you'd love to,
I need to know who's on it.
For the record, if you didn't say that in chat, you were going to find him in Ishgard.
Oh.
Yeah, but since you did bring it up, all right. So
last
within
one is
like
Fina.
6 hours,
Holy crap.
Estinian is there on a falcon, and he's landing in your stables.
Oh, my boy. So Cassette's running out to meet him as fast as she can, with her arms out, waving. Just,
Okay.
Sir
So
Estinian!
the first thing that you
Pushes it
notice,
out of the way.
his armor is stained red.
Like blood red or
Yep, like blood red.
It ain't dragon blood.
Oh, sir! Oh! You're not hurt, are you?
It's not mine.
It's
Oh,
mine. Half of me falls off.
oh, fair enough. Right this way. Right this way. She knows that he's pretty much very no nonsense about this stuff, so he's not going to bother wanting to change or get cleaned up.
Yeah, he just grunts and follows you.
Yeah, she quickly, like as fast as her little feet can toddle, leads him to where Estinian's body is being safely held.
Okay. He follows, and some of you see him walking, or Cassette leading him through the castle. Does anybody follow or?
Do we
stop
know
him?
this guy?
Several of you have seen him before.
Have I seen him
Most
before?
of the group has seen him before.
Is that ass tin guy?
And all
I
the
trusted
while,
that.
like since Cassette is ahead of Sid, or is trying to be, or not Sid, who are you, Estinian? Since she's ahead of Estinian a couple of paces, she keeps trying to assure people, like, don't worry, he's with me, he's
I
safe,
would have
maybe,
followed.
but he's with me.
Yeah.
You actually pass by Azumi, and she's just kind of got her arms crossed and is leaning up against a wall, and she's just she clocks Estinian, and just gives him a head nod like a respect,
Uh-oh.
Hey, don't hit him.
which he returns.
Izumi versus Estinian.
Oh shit! They're dating, and he returns it, and then
Game
he just
recognizes game.
continues walking.
Game recognizes.
She liked his
Game.
spear.
Yeah,
Right.
she likes
So
candy.
eventually, Cassette does lead him to the glass
The-
casket.
The mausoleum, the makeshift mausoleum.
And Kevin will sit at the back watching them, not trying to hide that he's there.
That's
Just
a
like,
really
Sam
bad
doesn't
training
seem to
accent.
yeah, he's there. He's like, what is?
At the same time, he did his horns.
Yeah. Just complete
Um,
that. I still got some, so. Just his horns left behind and foreskin.
It's really good.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, but
Totally forgot it was a scotch.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like a
Very
scotch.
smooth for a scotch.
Yeah, right?
Oh, I love monkey shoulder.
It's my favorite whiskey.
Okay, so with that said, Estinian just pushes
Yeah,
past
dollar
you
for
at this
dollar.
point.
It's-
Not like
it's a heavy hitter.
not like pushes you, but just goes past you.
Step over me, that's fine.
More or less, yeah. He just walks right up and looks at Estinian. He opens the glass casket that you got there.
I don't think you're supposed to open that.
He just shoots you a look.
Hey, Astin, good to see you. What are you doing here? How'd you know we were here?
He turns back to the body. Doesn't say anything to you. And he's just like putting his hand on his chest, like checking his pulse and things like that.
Yeah, we found him. He was speared or something. He was hanging on top of I don't know, like
He's garroted also.
steeple thing. Yeah, we got his body. Did you know him? Oh, they were walking together when we first met them, right?
Yeah, we know they know.
Yeah, duh.
Because they were both on the airship.
Estinian Tri-True loves
Yeah,
space.
don't. I truly am sorry. Not sure exactly how it happened, but pretty sure the male did it. I did give him his last rites, even though he was post something or other.
Zamail did do it. I killed enough of his cronies and tortured them to get the information first.
Nice.
Perfect. Well, then you might want to know about the plan we got cooking.
Does it involve killing Elizin?
Yeah, and capturing the male.
Specifically noble Elizin?
Well, and if they're part of Zamail's crew, then yeah.
Then yes.
But you haven't even heard the plan.
You just offered to tell me and I said yes, I want to know, so tell me.
Explain the plan that Agul has expressed what's going on.
Who's a ghoul?
You know the little. You never met it. Did you know fairies exist?
He looks at Cassette. Can you tell me the plan?
No. I got it, Triple C. Well, this fairy that came from the gay wild came now and has been helping us the whole time.
It's Miami. I told you.
But I do explain the entire plan. Sorry.
Entire.
Miami Meg.
And explain that we're going to be on this date. We're going at night.
Why wait?
Well, we wanted to understand what was going on, and I think the way Agul has it, Agul's been doing something with all the guards there to make it easier for us to get him. I made a promise to the professor. You remember, Mr. Verdeline?
The smart one.
Yeah, the smart one, the professor. Well, I made a promise that I wouldn't kill him outright if I didn't have to. So we want to capture him alive and hold him for trial. Now,
That's good that you don't want to kill him outright because it's me that will put his head on a pike.
well, I promised Professor I wouldn't kill him, but I think that's the right attitude. However, the professor did say something about, everyone should have the right to stand trial, and if the people convict him, then it'll be a bigger
You
symbol.
will stand trial by combat.
Sounds good to me. But I'm not really welcome in the city right now. I'm pretty sure the male's people are trying to kill us. I tell him about the assassination.
Is that
Plan
why
with us.
Your professor isn't here,
No, the professor's not here because he had to go get some training.
so he's not dead.
No, not at all. But there is something you could do for me. And I tell him about the secret spy, Helga. Explain Hilda, sorry. Well, Kevin says Helga.
Yeah.
I explain about Helga, and I want to get a message to her explaining about...
I don't work with her.
I know she doesn't want to work with us either, but I think having every
I
person...
don't trust her. Why do you?
Well, it's a good point. I mean, she seems like she's been working for the people. And the people are the ones that are being hurt by Zamail.
Justinian just spits.
Oh, God bless you. Oh, Bob bless you. Bob bless you.
God bless you.
But why don't you trust Helga?
I've never dealt with the woman, and I have no reason to trust her.
Right, so this is the perfect match then. She doesn't really think we're serious about what we're going to do, but we are. And she did save us once, and I think that means a lot, you know? She put her neck out for us when we went to go talk to Zamail and try to work things out. And she sent her troops to help us escape when they shot some weak fireballs at us. Or at least flamey things. I think they're fireballs.
You want me to get word to her to attack at the same time that I go with you?
Exactly.
So you want me to go all the way back to Ishgard after I came here, and then come back again?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what the third night
Do you have an etherite here?
We do. We had it installed when we first got to the city.
Cassette.
Or
You call me to the etherite.
Well, I don't mind taking it.
actually, what we could do, Sir Estinian, is since we have Emrick's Link Pearl and you still use it, you could actually pre-position an Ishgard and we could give you the signal of when to strike.
You want me to strike from outside the map?
The signal.
Depending on where we need you the most, or which would be more of a tactical advantage.
So do you want me to go speak to Hilda or not?
Yes, I'm speaking to Hilda, but I mean, if it's all the same to you, Triple C, I think him with us makes the most sense. I mean, he's as mad at Zamail as we are.
True, but
More
knowing,
mad.
yeah,
I don't know about that. He did try to kill the professor, and that makes me super mad.
Did he kill your best friend since childhood and string him from a statue?
Kevin thinks of DX. Sorry, Deesh. It's gonna be Deesh from here on out.
That's new.
Okay.
Ooh la la.
Yeah.
To you guys.
You took up records, man.
His face goes from, you know, his kind of cheery, dopey attitude to very serious. And then he says, no, I get it. Tell you what, you do what you need to do. I'll support you. But I really think you should be with us during the fight. And if you can talk to her and come on back, we'll be ready to go with you with us.
I'll return by the morrow.
Kevin looks down at his wrist. You sure travel fast.
Show me the etherite cassette.
Oh, never mind. Cassette just kind of huffs and turns around and walks off into the direction of the etherite.
On the way there, Estinian will say, now that your loud friend is in here, you seem to want to talk to me. Do you have something more intelligent to say?
Well,
I mean,
What I
not
was-
wrong.
what I was trying to say is that I know you as, well, your prowess, and it's terrifying, to say the least. So,
Yes.
depending on if you wanted to be with us inside, that's not a bad idea. But if we were to do sort of a two-prong attack with you on the outside to sort of separate their concentration as well, even if it's just you alone, I mean, of course we'd send support if you requested it, but even if it's just you alone, that would still be not a bad idea either. But I'm not the most strategic person, so I'll leave it up to you for your better judgment, sir.
For someone not strategic, that's a good plan. And if I can
Thank you.
contain yourself. If I can get Hilda to attack from one direction, I can attack from another while you are inside.
Right? Isn't that exciting?
Wait, what?
I just pictured him fighting from the damn one direction. I'm sorry.
Oh god.
I'm so sorry. You made it laugh as soon as my brain did it, and I was like, he thought the exact same thing.
I hate all of you.
No, just the two of us.
Oh, okay. I love you all.
Just the two of us.
Burning castles and
Equally?
Anyway, So you lead him to the Aetheryte. I will speak with Hilda. Depending on what happens, we will decide our strategy moving forward.
Okay, and I'll have Emmerich's link pearl on my person. So if you need anything, let us know, and vice versa. I'll be sure to keep you in the loop, sir.
He just touches the Aetheryte to attune to it, and turns back to you, and just slight nod before teleporting away.
And Cassette gives him like a Guardian salute.
Okay.
So that's like, how do I autograph a nod?
Yeah, Estinian's fucking pissed.
Sick. Seems like it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Why is he so mad?
Emmerich and Estinian are.
Oh, your
were
dead
inseparable.
best friend. Whatever.
They were lovers.
Get over your dead parent. Oh, they were like female friends in history books. Okay.
Two
Abe
bachelors
Lincoln.
living together for all
Two
time.
bachelors sharing a bed.
It's Abe Lincoln and that one advisor he had.
Wait, I didn't know there was a thing.
That is a joke from American Dad.
Oh.
Hamilton and Lawrence.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So Estinian's gone. Cassette, do you go back to the castle?
Yes, and she's holding her head a little bit higher and her shoulders a little bit more square, and kind of has a nice little strut to her toddle as she's going.
Her toddle.
She's a
Because she
toddler.
just recruited the Azure Dragoon to her cause, baby.
Hell
I love it. Okay, back in the castle. I believe Kevin had something that he wanted to do. You said something about speaking to the samurai.
Yeah.
Are you bringing Kenji with you?
No, I'm gonna wait for dinner when we're all eating together.
Oh,
As
so
soon as we eat
everybody's
together.
there.
Yeah, everyone's there.
Sure.
Hey, so
Are we all there now, or are
Yeah,
we still
at
flying?
this point, this is like
the night before,
the
I would
night
assume.
before you attack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe
so
2
everybody
nights
but me.
before. Yeah.
And
That's it.
remember when we talked and said we had kind of two things we were going on? We're gonna help you with the necrophiliac mancer guy, and
I'm not even gonna correct you.
right, and we're gonna go capture Zamail. Remember we were talking to Helga, and she got real mad, and you were in the room.
I remember you telling me a story.
Right. Well, that plan was actually going forward tomorrow night.
Is this your roundabout way of asking if we'll join you? Go kill some elephants?
Well, basically, here's the thing, right? We've kind of followed through on all our promises. You have 600 troops, both samurai and non-samurai people.
Kevin, I'm gonna stop you real quick. They've also followed through on everything they agreed on.
I'm just saying, well, you can say we're keeping our bargain. And to tell you the truth, even though I've watched you train the troops, I haven't really seen the effectiveness of your fights. And if it's anything like Ken says it is, well then we could definitely use you for this fight.
Roll persuasion check.
I have a 0. Nope.
That's too many dice.
This one, this one. Well, when we're all this
Don't
one.
use the dice tower.
No.
Hey.
13.
13 total?
Mm-hmm.
With that, she turned... that persuades her enough to...
Pretty sure I have no fucking persuasion.
Kenji,
No, you got a charisma bonus.
Oh, that's
so
right.
you
You have a
would. It's better
charisma.
than
Hold on. Whoa.
that. It's like 15, 16.
Yeah, you're right. I do. Persuasion is like one of the few skills I have stuff in.
Why?
Well, because Dark Knight gets charisma as a secondary ability.
That's right, baby. Skills, persuasion, persuasion, plus 3.
Stuff.
So what I say?
He has
Rolled
to
a
bring
13,
these-
16.
He has to convince
Even better.
people of the Book of Bob.
Mm-hmm.
It all makes sense.
That's right.
Roll for
Kenji,
proselytizing.
Mega church.
you're the reason that we're here. Here's the way I look at it, sugar. I don't know what you didn't call you sugar.
That's so
That's
what?
what-
That's what? No, that's what Ash would say. So
Yeah, that's what Ash would
Spot
say.
on.
That's what I was going for, but no, she wouldn't call Kenji sugar.
Not in public.
No, she calls him daddy.
Kenji calls Azumi daddy. Let's get real.
BDE, daddy energy.
She does have the bigger sword.
Yeah, she does.
Can't say that I'm not itching to fight again, especially not against some of these soldiers that you brought us. We leave this place, though. Kato decides to scry. You can see us.
Yeah, I don't think that's the wisest of plans.
Do you want us there to help you slice up some foes?
Nah, I think we'll be just fine.
Pity. I was kind of looking forward to it.
I know, but the more you itch for a fight, the stronger you'll be when one comes.
Well, when are we gonna go attack some male? I mean, sorry, the necrophilic mancer.
Well, Kato, we're supposed to attack as soon as we're ready.
When the troops are ready.
They're coming along.
Slowly.
Well,
I ain't there yet.
if anything, if you show up at this random castle that's over in Ishgard, it's Ishgard, right?
Yeah.
Over in Ishgard, and they scry you, then they're gonna think you're in Ishgard. They still don't know you're in this castle, and then you come on back and disappear again.
Right,
Yeah,
but
you might know
they
something's up.
survive their conflict with us, which leads to a lot more problems for
I'll
us.
say this. It's unlikely that he'll look for us. And if he does, do you have anyone here capable of shielding us from his view?
Well,
Not out of this current.
the person
group.
we have is not here right now. It's the one that infiltrated the
Hey, what
the
about
castle.
Sid's mech? Can that thing do it? Or his little sprite thing?
Oh, you mean the hag?
Are you talking about, well,
Are you talking about the hag?
Crystal, or are you talking about a Neolith?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, the little
Yeah.
flame.
Oh.
Little Sid. Can Little Sid do
No,
it?
that's the hag.
Oh.
Oh,
The hag is the thing that lets him project himself to where you are.
Great. Can Little Sid do it? Because if Little Sid could do it, I'm all down.
I don't know. I talk to him every morning, but I can talk to him tonight.
Okay, so here's what you
You should have a lengthy conversation with him.
Here's a couple things that you would know. This is DM to players. Aul told you that they were having trouble scrying on inside Demail's Nana.
So all we need
And that
to
would have
do
been
is block
reconfirmed
them.
to Sid with the whole explanation of the dome.
So we'd only need to block them from Crystal to in Manor.
We're not even going in
No, you
crystal.
have to go to the crystal.
Yeah, we're just going through a tree.
Oh.
Yeah.
We can go from here.
I'm
No, that. Thank you. No.
I'm
no.
not trying to tell you too
No,
much,
right.
but this is something
Great.
that you would know.
Wait, you didn't.
I mean, if y'all are itching for a fight and want to come along.
Right? Didn't a ghoul say something about she?
They.
They? Oh, that's right.
They're literally no genitals.
Yeah, didn't a ghoul say that they couldn't scribe for some reason? So wouldn't that mean
You learned they them pronouns.
right?
As we've done it.
What? I'm very accepting of cis, trans, and all those type of genders. I just don't think races should mix.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
After the announcement with the side chat.
Yeah, doesn't
between
matter. It doesn't
the two
matter.
different
It
species.
doesn't. Love conquers all. Okay.
Love is love.
Love is love.
Jesus.
And literally, there's something I was thinking about when I was trying
Kevin's
to come
like,
up with like
you can
responses.
self-identify as long as you identify only
I
in
felt like it
your
was
own
pointless.
circle.
Like, love conquers love, so it doesn't matter, and that will change his mind on all these things. But it hasn't changed it yet. He'll think about it further. So you should be good. I don't even think they'll be able to know.
That being said, a lot of us will probably have to disguise ourselves. Well, me more than any of the rest of you.
What is that?
Well, there's some issues as far as I'm concerned with Daimyo going to a foreign land and attacking people.
Well, I'm not
Is that
disguising
really
myself.
something that you're worried about?
Yeah, come on, Ken. Why are you worried about that?
Look, I gotta be honest. While 400 of his troops are in our service, I can't think of any reason I'd want to piss off the shogun.
Well, that's a good point too. But if I do it, is that going to be a problem?
You're fine as long as I leave my. I'm the face of it, so I'm pretty sure you'd be more worried about me.
All right, well, you can disguise yourself, but I don't think anyone else should. I want Zamail to know who's attacking him.
Hey, you still got the faceplate on that helmet of yours?
Yeah, it's. I'm technically wearing it. it's on my
Let me
face.
borrow your face.
Yeah, it's, I mean, this is the one you're talking about?
Yeah, just the lower jaw portion. Can I take that?
Yeah, I don't mind. Hey, yeah.
So you just get the top part with the stylized mustache.
Hey, DX, could you help get this thing off?
Yeah, sure, Kevin.
Kind of like, just not looking at you in the eyes at all. Hey, thanks, DX. And I hand it over to you.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry, Yeesh. I'm not calling you DX anymore.
And I'm just gonna change into a different colored kimono.
It's gonna take some adjusting.
It is. It's so
Leave
great.
Phoenix Fireblade behind and use my other katana.
The OG one.
Yeah.
He was not pleased with this idea.
Why? I'm holding it.
It's chewing.
Oh God, I forgot I have to feed it.
It's gonna be like a Tamagotchi all
Blood
over
of your
again.
enemies. No. What was that look?
Oh, look.
How can I protect you if you leave me here?
Well, I'm just worried about you being discovered and us getting in trouble for it.
That sounds like a problem for future us.
Wait a second. Are you two? Yeah, none of my business.
You can't hear it. It's literally Kenji talking to a sword who's talking in his head.
Oh, sorry. I thought. Sorry.
Question: would people in that town recognize this blade?
Asking DM?
Yeah.
Highly unlikely.
Okay. I don't really have to worry about that then.
Probably.
No witnesses.
Kane, you still with us? You kind of like drifted off into space there for a sec.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm like, who was in the bathroom? I forget Eric was here.
I'll take my blade. I'm just changing kimono, wearing a faceplate. We're good.
Speaking of the sword, though, Kenji hasn't told anyone the sword talks, right?
No. No. Well, not any of us.
Because the only one in the group who's noticed anything weird about the sword is Ao, because they can read emotions, and the sword has emotions,
Yeah.
which is weird. But the Ao hasn't told anyone.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
Also, it doesn't speak out loud.
Right, it's all in our head.
But it's just like, hey, Kenji, your hip is angry.
Oh, wait, if anyone was observant, you would notice Kevin's now wearing 2 swords. He's been wearing 2 swords for the last 2 weeks.
Oh, fuck
Where do you put the family sword?
Hold up. Am I
He
observing?
gave it away. He gave it to
Harry.
Yeah.
Mm,
As
you're
a
right.
gift to help
Hey,
protect. And
with a modified 20, would I notice that?
anyone would know. I'm not hiding it, and I've been wearing it for like 20 days. Yeah.
Love it.
Modified 20, you said? Modified 20?
Is he wearing it in the same manner that Kenji wears it, with the 2 katana on the hip?
The great swords.
They're they're great swords, so it's kind of like
Witcher style.
X'd in the back. Yeah.
You're Leonardo.
Kind of looks like a cross, but
Can't read
my
this.
version of the cross for
So when you pull it
Christianity
out,
is
because
that-
they're great swords, you have to...
it's sitting over the dark sword. So you see the dark sword, and then you see this kind of like radiant white-ish. You can't tell. You just see a
just
leather.
Witcher
You see a very
You should
slender,
absolutely Witcher it.
small,
You're
also kind of samurai-like in quality, meaning it's very thin and small in a sheath. Sword sitting on his back. Like the dark sword completely dwarfs it, but it's just as long, if not slightly longer, than the dark sword.
The new sword is
dark saber?
katana.
No, the new sword is not a katana. It's a
long
long sword,
Okay.
but it's made of the ivory
Christ.
from
It's
the dead Stompy.
It's a
Yes.
real stylized.
Kevin still
claymore.
doesn't know it's made from Stompies.
But like aesthetically, it looks like a real world claymore that's only that thick. compared
Very
to
thick,
fantasy
exactly.
Claymore.
Like the thinnest claymore you've ever seen, but
No, real world claymore.
Yeah,
They
but
call
They're
it that
like
thing.
2
Yeah.
inches wide at most.
right, but it almost looks like it's glowing, like moon glow. But it's not, but that's what it. Like you get this feeling like it's
Oh, yeah.
glowing. That's all you.
Kind of
get.
like a light refraction.
Yeah, it seems lighter. Yeah, airy, more airy. That's it. Just so you know, if you've ever noticed it, if you want to talk to them, you can. But
Okay.
so is that a yes?
I'm talking to Kenji.
Oh, my apologies.
If you're in, you're itching for a fight. Might as well show these kids what you can do.
Yeah, I'm in.
This will be interesting.
I'll bring the others with me.
Where's him at? Yeah.
Well, I think then we have everything assembled. Also, you should know, hey, Triple C, you want to tell who might be joining the fight?
Yeah.
Didn't he come
Sir,
back?
Yeah, he's
Sir,
back. He would be at.
Justinian.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he just went to go talk
Sorry,
to Hilton
sorry,
and come
Jess.
back.
Oh, sorry.
He forgot that time had passed. Justinian's back.
I didn't know if Estinian ever
Oh.
came back. I know. Okay. I should introduce.
Stinian's dead too.
You've probably seen him around, but this is Estinian.
His armor is just reeks of copper. Like
Gross.
it's blood all over it. He's not washing it.
He needs an
and-
intervention.
Yeah.
Kevin's fine with it.
Yeah. So it's like more red than like dark blue at this point. And he's just sitting there. He's got his helmet off. He's got long gray hair that he's wrapped with a piece of twine, so it's in a ponytail. And what was that for?
There's a hiccup.
Oh, I thought you laughed.
How dare you?
And he would have told you that he was able to convince Hilda. He didn't tell them that he was with you guys. He just says he's planning an attack on Zamel Manor on this day, and asked them to join in the fight, which Hilda agreed to. But he says he doesn't trust her. Like, he came back, he's like, I don't trust her.
Do you think
Okay. Well,
she
Kevin's not
would
smart enough
be
to
a traitor?
strategize around
What
it.
did you say?
Do you think she could be a traitor?
Yeah, we'll retcon, not retcon, but we'll like when he comes back,
Yeah.
we'll have that
That's
conversation
what's
right now.
happening
Yeah.
A traitor? I'm not sure about that.
Well, what makes you think she's not trustworthy? Like I said, she did save me and
I
my
don't
friend.
think she's just out to liberate the Broom faction and make sure that they get out from under the boot of the nobles. I think she's looking to kill every noble.
All right. Well, we're not looking to kill every noble.
Why not?
I mean, I think you should only kill the bad ones.
I tend to agree.
Okay. Well.
I won't shed a tear though.
Right. Well, we can figure that out later. But at least one of the books that was read to me, they used to say the enemy of your enemy is your friend. And if she wants to kill Zamail and his crew, then right now she's our friend. We can worry about what happens after that.
I'm just saying, keep it in your head that you might need to kill her.
Well, she was kind of mean, but I'll keep it in my head. But to be honest, I can't keep things in my head for too long. So if I forget, I apologize.
Kevin, you know Alcido is a noble.
Well, yeah, but she was trying to get Alcido to. She was trying to get the professor to work with her.
Just saying.
I won't let her touch the professor. Look, all things being said, if she tries to touch you or the professor, I mean, I'll take her head first.
He's just chewing.
Oh. All right, well.
You chew like my sword.
With that being said, I think. With that being said, so are you gonna come with us during the fight, or are you going to lead the Broom people out in the front? Because Triple C told me something about it.
Neither. I'm attacking on my own from a different direction.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Well, good hunting to you.
And just so you know, I'm gonna introduce you to the samurai folk that have been. Oh, well, I'm gonna let them know our plan.
They know the plan. Oh, this is before that.
Yeah, at the end of the night before the fight, and see if they want to join. So make sure you don't kill any of them. But all of the Z-Mails people, I mean, you can get your armor even more bloody. I like it.
Okay. Daisuke, within a few days of Estinian being there, has already challenged him to a spear fight.
Oh, can you watch? I want to see
He's
this.
got the.
Are they in?
Polar.
Yeah.
Yeah, Estinian and Daisuke they go at it for like an hour.
I'm making bets with Izumi.
She was also watching. Okay, sure. I'm gonna roll to see who wins. But what's your bet that you're making with her?
I'm going on Daisuke, man. You got to go with your man.
I know my man. I'm going with Estinian.
All right. Well, 100 gold says you're wrong.
Shit, dude.
Dude, what is this? What has Kenji spent money on?
I mean, true, but that's a lot of gold.
100 gold.
100 gil, whatever it is.
And you come to my room later with wine and steak.
That's just added bonus. You're on.
Okay. Estinian wins.
100 gil, bet.
Make sure it's not a mistake.
Yeah.
Okay, so they all know the plan. Then
Yeah. For a while, they're just kind of the two of them are just testing each other, and eventually they're like coming to blows. They're like, you start seeing this like the thrusts with the pole arms and the lance. They're like, okay, they mean business now. It's like they're
Is that Daisuke's main weapon?
pole arm.
Kevin's going to.
right?
Kevin wants to try to understand.
Was it?
Like the slashy thing on a stick.
Quick question, because we know for a fact Omega's gonna challenge the winner. Like, right? We all know that
no
this
problem
is
with
gonna
me.
happen.
Yeah. Omega's here actually.
Omega's here.
Oh.
Kevin wants to, while they're fighting, Kevin just wants to analyze their fighting prowess and see if they're
We'll text it.
on the same fighting level as Kevin, above or below. Watching the
samurai or Estinian?
A samurai.
Okay.
Daisuke.
Yeah. Go ahead and do. We'll just call it perception.
14.
Not bad.
You would guess that you're probably on the same level,
Okay. Okay. Good. That's all right. Perfect.
but that's just one of them.
Yeah, I know. It's not, and we know their strongest one is talking to Ken right now.
Talking.
Yeah. Yes, talking. What was I saying? Oh, okay. So we're now at the night of. Well, we'll say the morning of the attack. Because you're going at night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone have any last minute things that they
Yeah, I want to talk to Deej. I knock on her door.
When did you become the community manager of Destiny?
Oh, I don't know.
Can
Deej is the name of the community manager.
Oh, that's so funny.
Who is it?
I know it's Deus,
person
but
by the name of Deej.
Kevin calls her Deej.
Yeah, go for it.
Is now calling her Deej. Yeah, Deej is me.
Hey, Kevin.
Still kind of not looking at you in the eye. Oh, look. I know I've kind of been avoiding you recently, and here's the thing. It was about our talk. And he looks her in the eye. Look, I prayed to Bob about this. I've been trying to figure it out, but I don't see a way out of this, right? I made a vow to my wife, and I can't break that vow. And this feeling that I have deep inside me, I don't understand it, but I know it feels right. But I don't want things to be awkward around us. And until we figure out how to fix this, can you just be my best friend again?
Well, of course, Kevin. I'll always be your friend.
Alright, could we just pretend we didn't have the talk, even though we had the talk, and we know we both had the talk, but we're intentionally pretending we didn't have the talk?
If that makes you feel better, yes.
Oh, wait, it does. I saw this going way different in my head.
How'd you see it going?
Well, I saw a lot of screaming and a lot of crying and you being mad at me, and I didn't want you mad at me, and yeah, gotta understand, I'm in a real tough position. I made an oath to Bob in my vows. I can't just break that oath.
Well, I know, Kevin, and I'm not asking you to, and you haven't done anything yet. I feel bad about what I said.
Why do you feel bad?
Well, because I put us both in a bad position, so...
No, Deej, you didn't put us both in a bad position. I mean, here's the thing, you said the truth. And honestly, before you said it, I wanted to say it. I didn't have the bravery like you did to say it. Honestly, if I could change it all right now, I'd go back and take those wedding vows back. But I can't.
Well, that's been what I've been kind of wrestling with for all this time, is that I was too late. And you can't turn time back.
Right, but I was thinking, you were hitting the wall a lot when I was talking about the magistrate's son.
Yeah, okay.
I know you both have history. But I'm thinking, if something fishy was going on, maybe that could annul the marriage. Because in the Book of Bob, remember I told you annulments are allowed. And if I can get an annulment, technically from a priest, which I don't know even exists around here, but if I can get it annulled, that means it never happened. And then maybe you and, well, I don't know, well, maybe we can talk and, see where things go.
Yeah, that's a great idea, Kevin.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. We have to get back to Cliffside. We have to.
Wait. Hold on. You're moving fast. I still gotta figure out things with Georgine. I mean.
Well, no, I understand.
I still don't know.
We have to look at things.
If nothing crazy went on, then I have to keep that oath. I made that promise to her. I made that promise to my parents, and I made that oath to Bob.
No mention of Kevin's kids at all.
Which one?
We know what Kevin weren't around at the time.
Yeah. So I can't break that oath. You know that, right?
No, I understand, Kevin.
But regardless of what happens, you're always going to be my best friend. But I'd like to try this love thing out and see what that really is. Because I've never felt this way about anyone before. And I was told I was supposed to feel that way about my wife, but I don't know. Georgine's great, but she's no Deej.
Oh, thanks, Kevin.
Anyway, I'm sorry I brought this up. I gotta go poop. I'll see you later.
Okay, you've been doing that a lot lately. Enjoy.
Kevin's got the anxiety poops.
Doesn't even need the poop.
It's the defense.
Cool.
Defense poop.
Well, now we're okay. Now, so that was the morning. Okay. I would tell everyone we're gonna meet up have an early dinner so we can discuss how it's gonna go.
Okay.
And also with you, just in that time span when after I came back from the soldiers. Yeah.
And also with you.
And also with you. Kenji would be trying to commune with the kami of the land to lure them in to essentially make a society that functions with kami.
Okay.
We can work that out later.
As per usual, you don't get a response, at least not a direct response.
Of course.
But you feel the wind blowing a little different. You feel the earth beneath
He's
your
just
feet.
slowly out there praying, protecting their areas, stuff like that.
You have a feeling it's been seen.
Nice.
I feel seen.
Would the trees be able to help Kenji in those endeavors?
If you ask them to. Potentially.
Where's the tree we were supposed to meet? You would have told us to meet at.
It would have been at the Aetherite.
Oh, we're
So
meeting
that way,
at the
like,
Aetherite.
I can pop up out of the Aetherite and immediately send everybody back to the
Got
tree.
it.
I thought you were going through a tree that's in the castle.
No, we are, but they are going to an Aetherite first and then going to a tree.
Sure, yeah. If that's what you guys want to do from the castle, then I could just go
The
to
only
the
reason I
Aetherite
say
and
that-
meet you over there.
The only reason I say that is because they were operating under the idea that the Samurai Six
Leaving from the castle. Yeah.
Yeah, same. That's
I mean,
what I was
with the
operating
amount of
under, that same
downtime,
idea.
if they are going to be on board, then revise the plan slightly. I'll meet you at the castle.
Yeah, I would have thought about that. That's how I was thinking about it as well.
I mean, theoretically, you could just tree stride, couldn't you? And then do it again.
I have to have a tree I can leave through, and I don't want to.
You don't want to leave it on the roof.
Like, I don't want to tree stride
I heard that crap.
to Ishgard or to Ophiatoros because that's a 6th level slot.
Yeah, I got
so Aetherite is 5th.
Okay.
All right, well, thanks for all coming early dinner tonight. I just wanted to say, first off, I really appreciate you all coming with us and helping us with, destroying all of Zamel's people. Now, I did promise the professor that we, and I'm gesturing to
The royal we.
the cliffside, we wouldn't hurt Zamel.
No, she's like, I've been looking at her camera and she's like looking.
But
I'm like, oh, that's
I didn't say anything about you hurting Zamel. And I'm pointing at Aston.
That's so fucking cute.
She just drew that during this session.
Oh my gosh!
Why are you so good at this?
So, whatever happens, just know, I want to let you know, I very much appreciate it. I know we all, not just me, but, we're all new to each other, but I think what happens later tonight is going to make us even more solid as a fighting unit, and make it even easier to take that,
It's Kevin, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
You knew my name.
Yeah, I try to forget.
Which one was yours name again? It's for you, and they're real hard to pronounce.
I'm a Zoom.
Right. Azumi.
And there's 5 of us. 6 if you count Kenji.
No, but anyway, yes, that's my name. Why are you asking?
I was just gonna say, if you fight half as well as you are loud and annoying, we'll be good.
Surprisingly, it does.
Well,
That is surprising.
I know you haven't seen me fight, or most of us fight here, but I hope to surprise you.
Me too.
Anyway,
I don't mean that in a way to say that I expect you to fall flat on your ass, but that's it.
I appreciate the confidence in me. Anyway, so enjoy the dinner, and we're all meeting at the Aetherite Stone, and let's have a good fight.
Oh, you guys are staying here. I'm meeting you at the castle.
No, we're gonna meet you at the Aetherite Stone.
Well, no, the difference being.
Oh, that's right. Because
You're
they can't leave the castle.
At Ophiatoros.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll wait.
So, if everyone's ready, we're gonna do that now.
Yes.
Are you bringing soldiers with you, or are you just bringing
No.
the core group?
Nope,
and
just the core group.
samurai and the skinny?
No,
Yeah.
we are not bringing any soldiers to sanction this as a battle.
Yeah, it's just this is a revenge fight.
distinction.
Okay.
What?
It's a good distinction.
Yeah,
we
it's
could bring the Garlands, we couldn't bring.
No.
Yeah, this is a revenge fight. It has nothing to do with
But
that.
we're also not going to thin our numbers for the important fight.
Yeah, and I only
They're
can
still
fit so
training.
many people to retreat.
What was that?
They're still training anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the ones that you got aren't exactly green. I mean, you got samurai who are
I think
well trained.
the big-
Let me ask this question then. Based on the intel that Agul has told us, Agul has told us, would it be reasonable to think we would need those soldiers?
Probably not.
We're not
If we were going the assault route, like
Yeah.
front assault,
it would make sense.
that would
Yeah,
be-
but
I
we're
feel like
doing the
that'd be different.
sneaky,
Yeah.
and we have all the step people.
We're doing a Trojan horse.
There's somewhere around 1,000 soldiers outside the grounds.
Yeah.
Like, this is surrounding the house.
Exactly.
Inside the house, there's not nearly that many. There's a lot, but not that many. Okay. So.
It's kind of fucked up. We're using the steep. The people from the steep is kind of like cannon
The broom?
fodder. The broom, sorry. People from the broom is like cannon fodder. Like, distract those troops outside. Thanks. Bye.
But nothing says they have to fight to the death.
I mean, if you knew anything about Ishgard, they more or less are
Happy.
intentionally placed in the broom so that dragons will attack them first.
Damn. I didn't know that.
In the game, it's the dragons are not good. They're at war with Ishgard. So
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's like Attack on Titan, the different sets of walls.
Got it.
The broom is the outermost wall.
Got it. All right, well.
But all I'm saying is that that's kind of their lot in life at the moment, and that's one of the reasons why they're rebelling.
Got it. Okay.
Aw. Okay, so in that case,
You've castanets.
Hell yeah.
castanets.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna do the flamenco?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Holy shit, Jess! Did you cast holy on yourself?
No, she's just standing behind me right now.
Is that your light thing that you were telling me about?
Yeah, I'm just so pale I reflect this stuff. Sorry. If you want an even tan, just come stand by me. You're fine.
Preach into the choir, bud.
Same.
I feel.
I just hope that you could see it on the replay because you were like glowing.
Yeah, there's definitely some sheen.
All right. So, Eul. You are the match that lights the dynamite. So,
Yep. I.
That made me think of Hamilton for some reason.
Yeah, so basically, in the time frame that I would normally... Well, 'cause I would normally be casting the dream at like 3 in the morning. Would be the normal nightmare time. So around like midnight was the predetermined time. I Aetheryte teleport back to Seaside. And
it stuck.
I mean, no one said anything else. So
Seaside works for me.
I poofed to Seaside.
I'll look up Japanese names for it soon.
Yeah. And then hoof my way over to meet everyone at the keep. And then poof us through a tree to a tree I left on the roof.
Okay.
Or left and grew
So-
up.
Kevin gives you a hug when he sees you. Because he hasn't seen you for a while.
I also don't look... I mean, it basically
looks
like...
like a Lalafell.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just the clothing of a Lalafell.
Okay, after he knows it's you, he still gives you a hug.
Seaside.
You'd see the wings. The
I like
wings
that.
would be still be there.
Oh, got it. So he still gives you a hug because he's been a while.
Shiseido is just seaside in Japanese.
Sounds like
Does
Catacomb.
Oceanfront sound cooler? He did that one instead.
Shiseido.
Shiseido sounds cool.
This 10. Fukuoka.
Yeah, Fukuoka!
Hey,
What about-
Fukuoka!
Oh, it's just down Japan apparently.
Well, we're not going to real world town. Anyway, I just have to say something before we get started. Are you kid or play? Which one?
What? Oh, I hate you, dude. Fuck you.
No, I like it, John. Your hair looks good.
Yeah, don't want to get you down, John.
I don't get it.
This hair?
I wish you could make it flat.
Look up a band in the 90s called Kid and Play. It's,
Uh,
yeah. And they had a hairstyle very much like that.
I love it.
Okay, sorry. Eul, you're at the castle. And you are opening the tree stride for everybody to get in, and suddenly everybody is on top of a roof, sloping roof, in the middle of the cold of Ishgard. And it is slippery. I'm just imagining, like,
and then we all fall to our deaths. They wake. Zamel wakes up in the morning. He's like, "Why is there a pile of dead bodies
It's
in my
a
yard?"
5-story mansion.
Why are we on a roof?
So the where you chose is like the precipice of the roof, and it slopes down to a flat area. So if you did fall, you'd land on the flat area. Isn't it? So,
I checked to see if I fell, actually.
so all of you are now there. The first thing that you notice is the sounds of explosions. You hear all kinds of yelling, sounds of battle. and you see fire, you see new explosions, you see smoke, and all of this is like coming from the front of the property. And from your vantage point on the roof, looking down, you can see that there are tons of Broom Faction people. Just like outside the gates fighting with knights impaling some of them, some of them getting shot in the eye. Yeah, it's full on war, like class warfare going on now. This is what's been building up since Sid invited the lesser.
Is Sid gonna be there?
Into his house. I'm assuming Sid was there on the Hag, right?
Hag doesn't work.
Suddenly, Sid's there in person. I'm sorry, I forgot to spoil that.
Great
Sid
village
met
name.
you at the castle. Teleported and met you at the castle that morning.
My man!
I have so many things to tell you,
It
Professor.
looks a little different after a month.
And what do you look like?
I will put it in portraits.
Ah.
Why is he naked?
It looks like a Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'll
Mr.
roleplay that with you once I meet you, because
Hey,
we'll talk, but
hey,
no point to
Sid.
do it now.
Are we going with that change that you made that we were talking about?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The village is Kishi Village.
What does it mean?
Beach, seashore.
It means, yeah, seashore or
Nice.
beach.
How'd you know
I like
that?
Oh, he showed me.
I looked it up.
No, that's all. That was Will. 100% Will.
The new Sid look.
Yes.
He looks a little sad. Is he okay?
Well, not. We'll deal with it later. That's a post.
Do you want to tell him why you look like
The
that, or is that going to
conversation.
come out later?
But I can hear it now.
So while he was away, he started hearing the voice of a certain deity, and after training with Heidelin communing with Heidelin and training with Sherbin on the step, he has a new class, and I will post that up too.
Classy.
Dang.
You know what? In honor of his new class, we should all level.
Oh shit! You guys did level. I meant to tell you that, but everybody's level 12.
Oh, I knew it!
Oh.
He's level 11, so
It
he
took
was.
long enough.
Well, we'll say it happened today. Like it would have happened during this session. But
Okay,
I forgot to
that's
do
fine.
it before the result.
And it's up in
You look nothing like
Oh
him.
wow!
You were so different.
Yeah,
What was that?
he, with the help of Jimmy, made an entirely new class that's perfect. That's based on a Final Fantasy topic. So, something.
No, Mike had a ton of really cool ideas for that class.
Nice.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job, and I appreciate you helping him for that.
Dude,
so
what a nerd.
Officially, what class levels did you swap
Wait,
out?
do we not have a healer anymore?
I swapped
You
out.
don't lose any
I
levels
swapped-
in white.
Actually,
What was that?
We got 6 levels in White Mage, 1 in
Okay.
Sage, 5 in, or if we're 12 now, 5 in Brave at the moment.
Crystal Brave, right?
Hmm?
Yeah. Which is a
Who's
concept
Brave
from
now?
A Realm Reborn. So if you ever play through it and you meet the Crystal Braves, you'll understand.
I'm excited to play through it.
Can't wait to have a talk with you, but
Are they like the Atlanta Braves?
No, they're actually good. So,
it is with us.
Got him!
yeah, Melinda says, "Hey guys, don't shout."
Oh, I literally just yelled, got him. I failed Melinda. Your wife.
You gotta go repropose.
Not my wife yet, dude. We're not even engaged yet. I'm waiting for the BS.
You can have a side chat with Deus, and you can have a side chat with Melinda.
Okay, I told Melinda that you'll re-propose to her
Yeah, as an apology.
as a sorry. Yeah. She says you're too loud for her.
Yes, that's accurate. Nothing inaccurate about
Okay.
that.
Anyway, sorry. Let's. So you guys are on the roof right now. In addition to the Broom Faction, you see like streaks of azure and red coming from the side. Like almost all the knights are focused on fighting the Broom Faction, and you see Estinian is like picking them off with dragoon jumps coming from the side. Yeah, you just see this dude jumping high into the air, turning down, coming down, stabbing them with their spear, then jumping back up before doing it again.
So Sid is the alien in the Alien movie.
Estinian.
Sorry.
Did I say Sid?
No, I said yeah. Estinian's basically picking off the colonial marines.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he's doing, and he seems to be enjoying himself.
I turned to a ghoul. Huh? Where do we go next?
Well, we go downwards.
How do you get down?
Ropes.
You could jump. You could find a window.
How far down is it?
You're
5 stories up. Zamel's room's on the ground floor. I can lead you to it. But we can also go the fun way. Make a hole
tie
in the
one
roof.
rope to the tree and just,
Too late.
rappel down.
As soon as Cool says, "Hole in the roof," Kevin takes out
Where's
his.
the hole?
Oh, Ael's gonna make
a
one.
hole.
Yeah.
Kevin takes out this sword. This is the first time you're seeing this ivory sword. This is the first time you're seeing this ivory sword. Is there a moon outlight right now?
Yes. Although it's yes, but it's partially obscured by
It's okay,
clouds.
but you can tell it's reflecting off the partially obscured moonlight, and it's glowing. Almost
Ivory
this
lit?
this moon ivory blade.
Ivory cutter, right?
Yeah, it's the ivory cutter.
Isn't that what they use to cut cigars? An ivory cutter? Or is it something else?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a cigar
did you read my journal?
Yeah, but did I miss the meaning of it?
No, I just needed the acronym.
Yep.
I missed the acronym.
Deus's ivory cutter.
Dick.
Yep.
Just got it.
Yep.
Sorry.
And
Ao will cast enlarge on Kevin. So now
This
he's
I just
15
because
feet
I
tall.
looked up ivory cutter. It's like, oh yeah, ivory cutter. That's what they use to cut the ends off of cigars. I'm like, oh okay. Well, how does that work here?
and with
Advantage on strength checks and extra D4 damage.
yeah with an enlarged
Who made you
Kevin.
enlarge?
Didn't even realize it.
Are you still in Zazu Zizu roll?
I'm wearing the clothes, yeah,
Yeah.
but the wings are out now, so it's obvious who I am.
Kevin strikes down at the flat part, attempting to make a large hole in the roof.
Sure. Strength check.
Oh, strength check.
Advantage.
Hold on. Thanks for
Well,
strength.
I think it would be a strength check for trying to brute
just like
force
straight
something.
strength.
Yeah.
Okay, with advantage. Because I rolled a 3. Doesn't matter. Plus 5, so 13.
Cool. Yeah, you strike down with it. Are you hitting it with the pommel or are you hitting it like?
No, with the blade.
Okay.
Cut out sections.
Is that what you're trying to do? Or I thought you were trying to break a hole.
I'm trying to break a hole, but
Okay.
Kevin doesn't.
You see several of the well-made artisan tiles that are on the ceiling just crack. Sorry, are you getting flashbacks right now? No, never mind. Roof it.
Oh.
And he's gonna cut like kind of a square, like.
No medication.
I mean, you're not really able to do that with the implement that you're using. at
Okay,
the
well,
moment.
he'll just
You're
cut to make a hole.
Yeah, you're trying to make a hole, and you're smashing it. You feel like you've broken some of them. Go ahead and try again.
Still advantage.
Thanks. 15.
15.
Roll
Okay.
better. You're just
Yeah.
dropping it.
Yeah, he's right, and you're dropping it on paper. See? Okay, yeah. Again, you strike at it, and now you feel like you're actually making some headway. Go ahead.
It's a horrible die.
There we go.
23.
Those are my dice, thank you very
Yeah.
much. Actually, didn't you give me those? The ones in this bag?
Well, I'm glad they're
Yeah.
all bad for somebody.
They roll well for me.
But 23 was the...
Yeah, okay. With this one, that's enough that smash down and actually parts of the ceiling just cascading collapse in. Underneath the weight of you and the fact that you've been like hitting it, destroying some of the foundation beams and doing that, it just collapses in, and all of you guys kind of fall, and it's not super far, it's like 10 fulls or something like that, but you fall into an attic. And it seems pretty dusty up here. There's really not a lot of people come up here very often. It looks like there's a bunch of old shit like armor and paintings, things that are underneath sheets. But you are now inside a Zamail mansion.
Look for the hatch in the attic.
It's not a hatch, it's a door that leads out into a hall. So it's not a traditional attic.
Got it. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna go check the door and slowly open it. Like
Okay.
look.
Roll perception check.
Ooh, wow.
19.
Oh, right, 12. What is it?
19.
Okay. You open the door, it opens on the inside, and look out, both directions, no guards here.
Okay, then I kind of open the door fully and wave everyone through.
You start running through. The only way that you can go here, there's other rooms, they look to be more storage rooms, and then there's a hallway leads straight onto a stairway.
Go where? Down the stairs?
We need to go down to the first floor.
Shh, you're talking too loud.
There's a series of
Tubes.
It's a series of tubes.
Can we hear quiet AOL over the explosions outside?
Yeah, they're a little muffled now that you're indoors.
So we need to get down to the first floor, and then there'll be a series of doorways we get that lead us to Zamel's chambers. I'm assuming that's where he is, but there's no guarantee. But it is also, at least it seemed to be the most secure. Most secure place. In the
Kevin
building.
stops listening and starts trying to run
Towards the stairway?
Yeah, towards the stairway.
Okay, when you get to the stairway, you actually
Got
look
1
down.
minute.
You can look down over the banister,
Very large.
and you can see that it kind of leads all the way down. Like you'll get off on the floor and then move around like escalator style until you can start going down again. But there's a center section where you can look down and you can see all the way.
Okay.
And you see guards running to and fro all over on the inside. And you hear them calling. It's like they need reinforcements at the front. Okay, well I'm going over here. That kind of thing.
I look back at everyone. There's a bunch of guards. They're all panicky. I think we should just jump down. You said it was on the first floor.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just go for it.
Do you have your detect magic eyes still on or no? Okay.
Yeah, I had to swap that out for greater invisibility.
Okay. Anyone who is attuned to ether, just like in tune with it, you can feel a bit of static, and then it's as if the ether that was shielding you is now gone.
Shielding?
The dome around the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
no time like the present. Kevin starts running down the stairs. Any first guard he sees, he's just gonna start slashing.
okay. These guards, if you're able to single them out, are no match for your group. I'm not even going to make you fight.
Also, I'm giant. Oh, not giant.
There's
yeah,
also
giant.
that.
Yeah.
It's a 1 minute spell, so.
Here's the question.
Do you want protection of scrying though if that thing's down?
That's what I was thinking. Is if this
I saw the
thing's
look
down.
he gave me. He's like,
I mean, I thought about the
do it?"
same thing too. I was gonna tell him to go back, but whatever. Kevin's not that smart.
You won't even be able to get back though. Retreat with his magic or their magic.
No, I wouldn't stop that. Divination and teleportation are at the same school.
I thought they were talking about tree strike, not teleportation.
Yeah, they could eat right.
Did all 5 of the samurai come with us?
Yep.
Barf. All right.
You gotta ask yourself: is this the most important thing to do right now?
It only takes an action to protect individual creatures for 24 hours, or
Yes, Cassette. You can let Estinian know via Emmerich's Link Pearl that you've reached the house.
Nice. It's an epic battle in my head right now.
Right, that's what, hopefully the music conveys that.
100% does.
All right, Kenji, it's your call. How important is this?
Well, considering the fact if he finds out they're still alive, it could tip him off that they're working with us.
You see Kevin.
All right, give me 30 seconds.
Click his boots and jump. You see him like start to engage. Like he's gone. You guys start talking and he's gone.
Let us stay.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna protect you, or they're gonna protect you.
Yeah. So over the next 30 seconds, I
Scry.
cast non-detection on each of them individually as opposed to a location.
Okay.
I ain't taking
Don't
you
blow
away
up.
from
Don't
it.
blow up. Don't
So
blow
that-
up.
Come
We're
on, you
good.
still got to impress.
Oh my
man.
God.
You find
So
out.
the fact that you stopped here to do that is actually good for you because literally as soon as you finish casting that spell, you see a part of the house just blast inwards.
Estinian.
It's not Estinian, it's a cannonball. Yeah.
Viva la revolution!
The staircase that you're about to go down has been obliterated.
Where's Kevin? Because he jumped.
He hadn't jumped yet.
No, yeah, I haven't jumped yet, but I just clicked on my boots.
Yeah.
To fly.
I'll cast fly on me.
It's just 10 films down to the next floor, but I'm just saying the staircase had been
Yeah,
obliterated.
I'm going fast.
Okay.
I'll cast fly anyway.
Slashing along the way.
What's everyone else doing? You gonna jump down, or are you flying? Are you roping down? What?
Second jump down.
Yep. I figured Cassette would jump down.
Even though Kevin is completely focused on battle,
You're not big anymore.
if you're perceptive enough, I don't care what you roll. You notice he continues to like look back and check on Deej.
With the passive
Yes.
perception 19. I know.
Yeah, you see him continually always checking. Like
Kenji will
kind of
have
weird
this.
because he's never really done that before. He's always been very focused on battle, but something seems like
Don't die.
slightly off.
That's my trick.
Like yeah, he's over conscious of her now.
Yeah, now that Kevin cares so much, now you're gonna die.
I know, right?
I thought about scenarios when you die.
The nice plan. It was the.
It would be bad
I'm 2
for
days away
everyone.
from retirement. That was what happened.
Yeah.
It will literally change my character if you die.
Okay, and I'll say, keep up, old lady, and I'll jump down and start taking out people.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that.
So awesome. Sorry.
All right, so all of you jump down. I'm not gonna make you roll for it again. It's not super far to jump, and you're level 12. And the samurai 5 jump up after you. You're now on the 4th floor of the house. Things are on fire in the house now because the cannonball.
Everything is fine.
You now hear all of the sounds of battle outside. It's even louder now that the protective dome is gone. While that might have been keeping, divination magic out, it was also muffling the sound of it. At this point, it is not. Everything is very loud. Disorienting. The house is shaking. You hear more knights, attacking. When you look out through the hole in the wall, you actually see one of the Zamail knights riding a wyvern.
Let's go.
Yeah, which because that's not something that you would have expected. It's not something that's common.
No.
Yeah.
Why my jaw is open?
I feel like that's bad luck for Justinian to be riding something he's pretty good at killing.
They don't know Stinian's there.
They're about to find out.
Yeah. Anyway, he's quickly followed by 3 more doing the same thing. And it looks like they're, if you look at them, the direction they're heading, it looks like they're going to firebomb the Broom faction. Or at least that's what they're going to try to do.
I'm gonna go give him some fun, and I'm gonna summon my dragon to go fend him off.
Okay. Do you know what your dragon's doing the whole time? Like, are you conscious of what's happening outside?
I can communicate with it,
But you don't see through its eyes.
No, it's not a familiar.
Okay.
Right, so it's easy to tell that that's what they're going to do.
They're flying in the direction of where they're being attacked.
I can't remember Archer Boy's name, but I'll turn to him and say, see what you can do about that.
Soul?
Nope.
Oh.
No.
Naburo?
It's Naburo, yeah.
Naburo, that's
Really?
right. Be like, you don't even know
2
my
points
name.
for ability score.
Oh, nice.
Bro, we've been traveling this whole
The
time.
guy with the bow. Come on.
What are you telling them to do?
See if you can take care of those guys.
Okay, you see him pull his hand out of his sleeve, and again, it was missing, and now it's like glowing blue. But it seems to work like a hand, and he pulls it out of the long sleeves that he had, that it was concealing his hands, and then produces his bow from somewhere on his person. And then he looks at you, remember this one? And you just hear him muttering something under his breath, and then the arrow, as he lets it go, suddenly is wreathed in electricity. And when it strikes one of the wyverns, both the wyvern and the rider are shocked, and you see the rider just fall off.
Wow.
Did the nice? Did the electricity seem to be like extra juicy?
Yeah, it's coming from him.
Does it
Well, no, I
remind
mean
us-
like extra effective.
Extra effective? No.
Okay.
Does it
Yeah,
remind
it's
us
got
of
juicy on
a
the spot of his
stunned
hands.
undead king guy?
What was that?
Does it remind us of a stunned undead king guy
No.
I don't get it.
who fell to?
Oh, you're
yeah.
talking about from the first campaign. What was his name? King Ron Pierre.
Remember he got stunning fist and died from fall
Yeah,
damage?
I remember. That was Dustin's brother that did that.
What a loser.
Yeah. Anyway, kill my cool guy.
Every orifice.
Is that Hebrew?
That probably means it's kosher.
Yeah, I know it's kosher, but I every time I see it's kosher, I just see the stamp on it. I don't actually see that written in Hebrew.
Of course, I would bring only kosher things to this house.
Yeah, he brewed it.
He would never insult your culture.
I mean,
I don't
I would
like kosher.
force Will to get me a gift that was kosher.
Absolutely. Anyway, where was I?
Do your beliefs.
You're on the 4th floor. The 4th floor is quite a bit more open than the 5th. The 5th seems to have been mostly for storage, and just looking bigger than the other houses. What's up?
Outside of giving it a quick look, unless I see anything like that's but pull my attention, I'm gonna keep going down to try to get to the first
So
floor.
you're just keeping going down the lane.
How
Right,
fast-
but I am looking around as I go down. Right, like
How fast are the wyverns traveling? Like, is it something
Pretty
we-
fast.
We can't really catch up to them.
Unlikely. Yeah.
Does it
And it's not really your problem right now. Like you're focused on it. Say it again.
does it look like Estinian's going after the wyverns?
You only were able to see through that hole when you're on that floor, and you now moved away from that. You have no idea what's going on outside.
Okay, because that's
Unless
gonna
you
look for.
contacted.
Yeah, she really needs to check if someone else is going after those wyverns.
Okay, so are you reaching out to Estinian?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Estinian, did you see those wyverns flying over towards the broom?
I saw them.
You're not going after them?
I did go after them.
I got hit by an electric bolt.
No, that was before.
I know.
He's going right after, and then just happens to dive in.
What wyverns?
Say it again, Cassette.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, continue. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Yeah, he doesn't say anything.
Be like that girl from Animaniacs.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. You don't say that to strangers.
Okay, I love you later. Bye-bye.
Yeah. I'm your mother. Okay, lady, I love you. Bye-bye.
Call me mom.
Yes. So, sorry, am I boring? Yes. Okay. That's fair.
Can't believe you've done this.
Oh, I can't believe you've done this. God damn it. Anyway, yes, so you're on this floor. You said you're doing a quick look around? I guess not. Okay, quick look around on the floor. There's guards here. They have definitely noticed you at this point. But are you going to keep
How
going down?
far away are the guards? Remember, I'm not going down the stairs. I'm kind of like flying down, but not like at a speed that's like super fast.
So you're not taking the stairs, you're just going down the well.
You're Iron Manning?
Yeah, I'm Iron Manning down. Like, not head first, but like feet first, looking
And everybody
around as I
else
go
is
down.
taking the stairs except for...
I'm flying.
You're
yeah,
also flying.
we're
Yeah,
both flying down.
I'm flying, and then if Estinian took out the wyverns, then my dragon would have come back to me.
Yeah, there's more.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, your dragon's like job's not done, basically.
But there's more wyverns?
Are these just like regular guards on this floor?
As far as you can tell, they do look burly.
Great.
Go
on, we'll handle them.
Not
and
after
the
them.
samurai are going to go out and take those guys out so they don't
You
have
going
people
with
behind
them,
them.
or you just send?
I'm going with them, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have you.
Are there
make-
more?
Go ahead.
Sorry, are there more wyverns out there than just those 3?
Did you ask your dragon?
I need to check if I can telepathically communicate with it.
So I want to know what Sid's also doing during all this. I want to see his new abilities. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you want to see what he brings to the table.
Yeah.
Well,
He's running down the steps.
Okay, well, I'll just let him continue to run.
So that everyone can keep up with us, I'm
Yeah, there's no psychic
sighting
command.
down the stairs as I fly down.
What are you sighting?
Anyone that's in the way.
People
Just
who
riding
are
down the banister,
not-
There's
sight.
not really people at the.
So I
banisters.
stopped
They're
at-
kind of like all over.
I stopped at, it was the 4th floor with those burly guys?
Yes.
Yeah, I stopped there, but as soon as he said they'll take care of him, I went down to the 3rd floor.
Okay.
Kind of like scoping it out and figuring out what to do next.
There's 16 of them. Go ahead and roll 16 times and let me know how many times you get over 15.
Nice.
Easy peasy. Over 15?
Yep.
What are their armor classes?
This is to see if you take them out. Like this is just I take them out or I get
15
hit
on the dice or 15 total with the
on the dice.
modifier?
Each
Hey, what
time.
about nat 20s?
You still have your limit break cap, so it doesn't matter.
Great.
Just count how many. Roll 20 times. Let me know how many plus 15s you have. You guys are continuing on. Okay.
And I don't have psychic communication with the dragon, so basically kill the wyverns and come back.
Okay. It has not come back. So
3rd floor.
does that tell you what you need to know, Cassette?
Would so
She would have heard
Ao.
Ao say it.
She what?
She would have heard Ao tell the dragon to go kill the wyverns and come back.
Okay.
How many?
8 over 15.
Okay.
Nice.
Over 50%.
The samurai are going to take some wounds, but you've killed half of them. So go ahead and do the same thing.
This is how many rolls for this one? Do you want the same number of
Same,
rolls?
same number. I'm just counting how many wounds you guys get.
Ao? Ao, is your dragon back?
No, not yet. Still flying around and killing things.
Things? Okay, things. Okay, that makes me feel better. Because out of character, if there's still dragons and stuff flying around, Cassette's gone. Like, she's going off to kill dragons.
Do you tell her that?
I
Did you
don't
imply that?
necessarily, and I wouldn't have implied that. I just said that it's still off doing its thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you heard Ao say to the dragon, "Come back after you kill the wyverns," and it hasn't come back. So you can
Okay.
interpret that how you want.
And the dragon is
Well-
smart. It's not. It's got an intelligence of more than Kevin.
Yeah, but she just asked Ao.
Yeah, it is
She
more
just
than-
asked Ao, and Ao said it's off still killing things, not
Mhm.
dragons.
Yep.
So that's why, because that's kind of like,
Okay.
okay.
Can't read between the lines. Got it.
So die by your foot.
You good?
Oh yeah, my knees hurt.
Just checking.
Live by the foot, die by the foot.
Aren't they under Shredder?
Yes.
You get an inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
I like that joke.
Okay, cool. You guys are going down another set of floors as the samurai spread out, and they look like they're going to take out all of the people on this floor. Go ahead and give me a round of 10 rolls.
10 rolls.
Same thing, except now you only need to get a 12 around.
Can I yeet people off the stairs with Thorn Whip?
If they're on the stairs.
Isn't that where they're fighting?
No, they got off on the 4th floor, and they're fighting.
Oh, just to fight on the 4th floor at large?
Yeah. So now on the 3rd floor, this is...
Read again.
Okay. Okay, so I've got wounds in my head, but you guys finished off the samurai.
Great.
Or finished off the guards that
How
are
bad
out
do
there.
my people look?
Some of them are fairly cut up. These guards, they're not a match for you, but it doesn't mean they can't hurt you in the process.
Right.
All right, so we'll get to that later. That's an after battle kind of thing. Okay, so 3rd floor, there's 4 hallways. It's basically like a cross shape. And down each hallway, there are a lot of guards. And it looks like they're guarding rooms that are there. Most of them are just talking amongst themselves, like, what the fuck's happening outside? Why are we still in here, kind of thing. That's just the general kind of gist of the conversation. What do you do?
It's a lot of guards. Do they look weaker than the ones that were the floor above?
I'm just going to say all of the guards that are in this house are probably highly skilled.
I yell.
So they're like level 8 or 9.
Somewhere around that.
I yell up to Ken and tell him, when you're done with those ones, there's 15 more on this floor.
And as soon as you say that, all of them look at you.
And I yell at them, if you don't want to die, I'd suggest you leave now and head down to the 2nd floor.
Also, being as I'm one of those samurai, how many wounds do I have?
You did not get injured.
Interesting. Okay.
Mr. 20 armor class.
22.
Fuck yeah. Get out of here with that.
Roll an intimidation, please.
Okay, I'm gonna use.
Fuck out
What?
of here.
I'm gonna use an ability.
Give me a charisma save. How about that?
It's called.
No, please. Do you want a -1 save?
Banished.
1 sec. Piercing intimidation.
Nice.
Which does?
I gotta add my dark side bonus to my roll.
Get that D10 on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Your dark side of your moon blade.
Hey.
It doesn't matter. I'm still gonna use it, even though I can choose not to.
Was that nat one?
No,
It was
18. Doesn't even
18
matter.
Roll plus all the stuff.
Plus 10. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna proc. It doesn't matter. Where's my good D10?
You can go ahead and roll it because you said you would. But you're not staying behind to see if it works. But something about you see, you have a feeling that you were
19.
particularly scary.
Oh, you have an intimidation bonus.
Oh yeah.
You're proficient with that skill.
Oh,
so that's,
I'm very proficient.
So
with
you're
that
got like a
skill.
7 or 8 in
Hold on.
intimidation.
Yeah. I'm used to just rolling on here. That's why skills. It's gonna be a lot, just so you know.
It beats +7 before the level up. +8 after the level up.
Skills.
It doesn't matter.
Intimidation.
It's fine.
Oh, I'm +8.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot.
So, in your opinion, you probably scared them, but you don't know the actual result.
I
of
don't
that
even care.
round. Does anyone stay to fight them, or are they just following Kevin?
I will lag back and see if I can get them all converging in one area.
Okay.
Like, are they
and-
running down the halls trying to get to the middle?
Yeah, you
Where
don't
are
know
the
if they're
guards
running
with the-
away or if they're running towards you. It's
Where are the
hard to
guards with
tell.
the secret
So what are you doing?
password thing?
Once I can get a good chunk of them in 20-foot radius, I want to cast what is it called? I added it.
Big Hunt.
Yeah, Prismatic Shatter at 5th level.
Oh no. That spell's so good.
Why don't you tell everybody what that does? Tell the class.
Prismatic Shatter. You imbue a gemstone with magical energy and hurl it towards a point you can see within range. Upon reaching the target location, the gemstone bursts into a dazzling array of colorful prisms. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 6d6 radiant damage and is blinded until the end of its next turn. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage and isn't blinded.
So they failed their save. And you don't even have to tell me what you have because they failed. Trust me.
Can I look?
Yeah. Oh, it's 5, not a 2, but same thing.
I did warn them.
It would be 8d6 damage.
Roll it.
All right.
Wow.
It's a cool class they made.
Oh, poor guys.
And it's the surprising thing is how well balanced it is.
I thought he was doing synaptic static for a second.
Oh, that's a fucked up ability.
That move is so strong.
What is it?
Synaptic static.
I don't know what that does.
It's an AoE intelligence save that does like
Bane. It's basically a psychic fireball with Bane.
Yep.
31 damage.
Intelligence save.
That's rude.
Okay.
That would kill me.
They don't immediately drop dead from this, but they do stop in their tracks, and you now have blinded all of the guards on this floor. And with that, we are going to stop for the night. I know.
Do we arrive on his floor when this happens, or are we late? Okay.
See Sid doing this.
I didn't.
Fuck yes, Sid.
Yeah. You're right.
With that said, the next session is in 2 weeks, so I think it's after the new year.
So long.
Right?
Yes.
Tuesday the 2nd.
Is it the 2nd?
Yes.
may
No.
not be home by then, by
The second
way.
is Monday, so
It would be
Tuesday
the third.
it's a Wednesday. So Tuesday the
Tuesday's
3rd.
second. Tuesday's
Oh,
second.
never
Let's play
mind.
it by ear for now. The idea is we will be playing on Tuesday the 2nd.
Okay.
If something changes, just say in chat. We'll play it by ear there.
I will likely not be in town.
Can you play online?
We'll see.
Okay. Be ready for combat that day. So I will need the extra table. thing.
Yeah. I keep it in my car. So
Everybody else, be prepared for combat. Who knows what could happen? Anything could happen.
Combat's gonna happen.
It sounds really relaxing.
Yeah. And then on top of that, make sure you level up to 12. Level 12.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a conversation with you about that.
Okay. You're not taking the samurai?
Guess we gotta play. No, I am.
Okay.
But it's just an ability score increase / feat, and I don't want an ability score increase, so I'm gonna talk to you about feat potential. Because a lot of the feats are race based.
Really?
Well, a lot of 5e feats.
there's a whole chunk of them.
Really?
Anybody with over 13 charisma should take a peek at Brave.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh.
with a lot of stuff.
Oh.
So feel free to take.
I'm gonna have to learn something new from the professor now.
No, what Mike did with Crystal Brave is awesome.
Yeah, please.
It's I like it mechanically way better than anything that
Which
was
one?
in the book. The one that Mike developed.
Oh, part nice.
I kind of do. How strong is it? Like, is it gonna knock me on my ass?
No, that stuff's fairly mellow.
Like how many?
You can take a.
I'll bring one home for Lena.
If anything, but you'll probably fall asleep before you feel. That stuff's really mellow. It's a very chill high.
Should I not take my CBD?
Hey, it was good playing with
You
everybody.
don't have to.
I'll take
Like,
one.
Yeah, I feel like you
I'll see if
probably
I can
skip your
interest tonight.
CBD.
I got
Yeah, you can skip it.
In
It's not
7
gonna
weeks, hopefully.
You won't even feel
not
it
like
for
it's
like
gonna
30
be
to
60.
45.
Correct.
Thanks for playing, East Coasters.
Bye, friends.
Great seeing y'all.
Hi.
Yeah.
Dude, y'all, last week I went and I got a bunch of new edibles, and like, I always like to when I'm there be like, hey, what would you recommend as like one of your edibles? And they always recommend things. And one of the ones they recommended, I didn't read the package. I was just like, oh cool, let's try this. It was 20 milligrams. Y'all, I was fucking so high.
Was that
How
the night
big
that we were
was
playing
it?
Overwatch?
I don't remember. What? It
how
looked.
big
I
was
mean,
the
it looked a
20 milligram?
little fatter than normal, if I'm being honest, but not to a degree where you
Damn.
guess it was a different
Double this
dosage.
one.
Yeah, 10 milligrams is really standard. That's what like everyone has.
How many milligrams is this? Just curious.
10.
Also 10.
And what the thing is different. Different brands will hit you way differently.
Well,
Like if you're looking at like.
THC does not work well in my body. That's why I stopped smoking pot. Like I get super anxious.
No,
But
I
I
get it.
try every now and again. It's been probably like
Well,
3 or 4 years. So
Well,
let's
that's
see
the
how
thing.
this one works.
The thing for me
Let me
is
know.
when I take edibles,
Yeah, I'm not gonna get back. into it.
95% of the time, it helps shut down my brain, helps me sleep, helps me not
That's
feel
what I'm
pain.
hoping for.
Like that's 95% of the time. There's 5% where my anxiety goes, Ooh, did we just get a catalyst? What's up?
It's like 100% of the time in the last 10 years, 15 years.
That's happened to you?
That's always happening. Yeah.
That's always the worst.
Like,
Like,
I'll even try a little bit, like just like one hit.
I would never do any weed if that happened to me all the time.
It's awful, dude. It's so awful. I used to love smoking pot. I mean, everybody.
Also,
that's always what we did.
the ones that I will suggest for you, if you just want to like chill and have a nice night and feel totally in control of your body, smokies are incredible.
Okay. Well, if this is okay,
They're
I'll let
just
you
a
know.
little tiny edible and they're really good.
I'm not trying to get back into it, to be perfectly honest.
No.
It was an expensive
It's
habit.
more of
and
a
I'm not doing it.
How much was that bag, by the way? 20? Like 16?
Thanks, guys. Hey.
But it's that Black
Happy
Friday
Hanukkah.
sale.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, John. Thanks for everything.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Oh,
Merry
Christmas
Christmas
for the gift. Of course. No, thank you for the gift.
This is what I take. I get 4 bags for $90. And
nice.
sometimes, a lot of times, it's on sale.
How long does that last you?
2 months.
2
It's a
months?
2 month supply for
And it
$90.
just makes you go.
basically.
Then you just super relax and go to sleep.
I was having so much trouble falling asleep until
No,
I
I know.
started
You
using
were
it.
That was the same for me with edible.
No, insomnia.
That's right, that. Reverse it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're on the right track.
You knew what I
The
meant.
funny thing
No,
is,
dude,
I didn't-
insomnia's.
Remember
Kevin
that
rubs
I
off
was
on me.
sleeping
Like when I played him,
I had
dumber
dumber
by
the
like
night before.
yeah,
I don't know.
like,
Maybe that's
I
why I was
You're dumber by
maybe I was
I'm
reading
just saying stupid things,
Yeah,
and like I just kind of let my
good
brain
point.
go and just say stupid things. Like if it's stupid, Kevin will say it. All right, good night, all. Get home safe.